Good morning. Oh, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. How's everybody? Hello, hello. Hey, Wall Money Scratcher, what's up? How you doing? It's a Terrence kind of thing. Johnny, what's up? How you doing? Hey, Kelly, how you doing? Y'all, my voice is trying to come back just a little bit. I've rested for some hours, so I'm doing good. I'm doing good, Kelly. Nirvana, how you doing? Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all, Nirvana is a channel member. She's one of these awesome butterflies. And she's so doggone amazing, so sweet, so beautiful. Love her energy, love her channel. Y'all go check out her channel. And Johnny, how are you doing? Happy Saturday. Y'all. Oh my, Kelly Caldwell. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for doing that. I greatly appreciate that. Nirvana, I understand. Girl, you ain't got to explain that. We are busy. We have lives outside of lives, you know? That's funny. We have lives outside of lives. Like I have lives outside of my live streams. It's okay. You don't owe me any explanation. You are absolutely incredible. And I love y'all. All of y'all are awesome. We are all doing big and amazing things. And you know what? We all can be in everybody's live streams or on everybody's channel every single day. The fact that the fact that even that I saw that comment, you was like, I gotta go pick up one of those white pineapple monsters. Nirvana. Let me read your comment. You got that monster drink, and my manager went and got one too. Aren't they good? They are good. And you know what? They're not really all chemically tasting and aftertaste kind of vibe. It's like, man, this is a good drink. Like, and we got to be careful because you know it got all the B vitamins and all everything, the zinc and the all the caffeine in it. But it is good, girl. It's good. It's good. They are not too strong, exactly. And I was talking to one of my coworkers, and that's the problem because you're like, oh, well, this is more like almost soda-ish, you know, and then you want to have another and another. And may I have another? Aquamarine, you said that you want to be called uh is it Marine Chad? I do remember you though. I do remember you. You wanted me to call you, I want to say, loving the ball head. Well, I need to shave it real low, real smooth, get some better clippers, you know. But thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, Marine Chan, exactly. Yes, I remember. It's hard for me to forget like a lot of things. I mean, I think things that really mean a lot to me, you know, I just kind of, I don't know, I store it, you know, like a memory card. But I'm not perfect, And Lord knows I forget stuff. So what does Tina Taylor say? Don't charge it to my heart, charge it to my mind. I like when people say that. I find that to be so it's sweet. It's sweet. Nirvana, thank you so much. You are just too good to me. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all. So guys, like I said, if you saw the live stream earlier, I had got off work and yeah, I had nobody's voice. So I ain't got nobody's voice today, but it's a little bit better. It's a little bit better right now. I see those microphones. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. It's a Terrence kind of thing. I'm gonna try and sing it. It's a Terrence kind of thing. Doesn't matter what you bring. Come and watch him do his thing. Cause it's a Terrence kind of thing. It's getting better. The voice is getting better. Oh, where you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? I love going on trips, but I don't really prepare that much. I just like throw everything in my trunk, you know. Nirvana, I appreciate that. It's a Terrence kind of thing. Doesn't matter what you bring. Come and watch him do his thing. Cause it's a Terrence kind of thing. Yeah. I guess it sounds a little bit different with, you know, my voice being gone and all. A little bit more raspy. But Simon Cowell said he likes raspiness. So maybe I can still make it. He says when you control it, it sounds amazing. It sounds amazing. I feel like I need to go watch some older videos to get to know you better. Absolutely, Nirvana, no problem. But I am from Mississippi, born and raised in Mississippi. In Mississippi, I am a true Mississippian. Y'all, I am country as all get out. I'm country. And I'm 35 years of age. I do not have a wife or children, a girlfriend. Actually, I'm in Florida, and I've been traveling in and out of Florida. I've traveled around the whole country, in and out of the country. And when I came to Florida, met this very special girl. And I came to Florida, and I changed over my license plates, registration, license itself, everything. I was like, I'm gonna get like this nice apartment. I'm gonna settle down in Florida. I went permanent. I went permanent at a job because of that, and was not going to travel anymore. And yeah, she cheated on me. So, which is good, I guess. My sisters and everybody's like, "What do you mean?" Which is good because, you know, it's what God, you know, saw fit. Like I was able to travel still. I'm able to explore more, and I probably wouldn't have got involved with YouTube if it wasn't for that. But anyway, it's okay. It's nothing. It's no sadness. I'm good. Okay, awesome. I love that. So you're gonna make it a surprise, Marine Chad. You're gonna surprise us. There is nothing wrong with that. I love surprises. Yeah, Nirvana. It was kind of crazy, but I had been talking to her for a little over 3 years. We've been like, when I say talking to, let me just clarify. We were together for a little bit over 3 years. Yeah, that was like, yeah, pretty much. Now let me say together, but I met her. I met her in 2017, but we made it official official in 2019. Yeah. 2017 is when I met her. Like, and I can even go back. I should even say this. I actually met her. I didn't physically meet her until 2017. Okay. And then we started dating. Yeah, 2019. We actually started going together. And man, this is crazy because my mom, I met her. She worked at DirecTV. I know, right? Everything does happen for a reason. She worked at DirecTV. And you know, when you call in, okay, and you call in on the phone, and my mom was alive and well then. I know this because I got DirecTV, especially for my mom. My dad really didn't care about it. My dad's alive and well right now, but you know, my mom passed away in 2016. But like 2000, like mid 2015, my mom wanted like DirecTV because cable. I don't know how you guys cable are, but cable was taking away so many videos. I mean, so many channels. So I was like, Mom, you know, maybe I could get DirecTV here at the house. And I was in Mississippi then. I had just got back from an assignment in Texas. And so anyway, I called DirecTV and we set it up. But DirecTV, you know, it plays you. Okay. So later that year, pretty much towards the end of 2015, you get these crazy charges. So I called and I call myself calling and I'm upset now. I'm irate. But me irate is like probably a lot of people when they are calm. I don't like to get like cuckoo crazy. And then when I get like really, really upset, I get real quiet. So anyway, so I call and I get her. I'm not gonna call her name because maybe she's watching. Whatever. So I get her, and honest to God, like, you know, she pretty much like smooth talked me out of canceling, right? And but then we start talking about everything else, like, you know, families and life and this and that. And at the time, my mom did not. She, you know, she was okay. My mom was okay. She, you know, was healthy. You know, this was like later in like towards the end of 2015. And you know, I told my mom about her and all that. Like, well, I got off the phone with a cool, you know, woman that worked at customer service or whatever for DirecTV. And I thought that I thought I'd never hear from her again. LLP Cheyenne, how you doing? How you doing? Wow, that's awesome, Marine Chan, a Japanese friend. Wow, that's awesome. That is so cool. Don't you love doing this? I love meeting people and especially from like YouTube. That's so crazy. I can say that I've met a lot of people from YouTube, like physically, like shook their hands, had a conversation with them. So that's really, really cool. So yeah, I'm doing so well, LLP shot, and I'm doing so well on this Saturday. I was just talking about I was talking about a little bit about my life, and I kind of got onto my ex. Tammy C's, how you doing? Tammy C's coming in with the eyes. So yeah, she anyway, yeah, so I thought I'd never talk to her again, or never, like, you know how you get on the phone with people and you don't think that you're gonna talk to them ever again. And yeah, she actually and my sisters laugh at this so much, but she actually found me on Facebook like a couple of months later. Now we're into 2016. A couple months later, and I you know, accepted her friend request and all that stuff. We kept in contact. And fast forward, my mom got diagnosed with cancer. She passed away in 2016. And after that, I was telling my dad, well, I guess I want to be like close to home, but still like travel and explore and do things what my mom would have wanted me to do. And I ended up going to Florida. And I was in Florida for months before she knew. And I guess, I posted on Facebook. I'm terrible on Facebook, guys. I'm a terrible Facebook friend. Exactly. She sure did, Nirvana. She looked me up on Facebook, because everybody got an FB account. I call it FB because it's almost like the FBI, isn't it? Everybody got an FB account, and she looked me up and she sent me a request. And I didn't think, I didn't really know that it was her. I don't know. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I looked at the page and I was like, man, she's beautiful, and I accepted it. And yeah, it's crazy because that's exactly how it happened. But when I came to Florida, I forgot about her. We kept in contact, but we'd go like a couple of months, especially after me losing my mom. I wasn't thinking about nobody, right? So when I posted a little bit more on Facebook, she was like, "Are you kidding me? You've been in Tampa this whole time. I'm in Brandon." And I'm like, okay, I ain't even really know Brandon was so close to Tampa. It's literally Tampa, And so we met up. Our first date was at Cheesecake Factory, which is one of my most favorite places to go to, and it is hers as well. And yeah, I paid for everything, and she was talking about her children, her child at the time, and I was like, oh, you should probably get him a cheesecake. And she told me that just like, that sealed the deal. And I was like, okay, I mean, if he likes cheesecake, get him a cheesecake, But anyway, I feel like I'm talking about this too much. Hey, Toilet Girl, how you doing? How you doing? So yeah, we really hit it off, yo. I mean, long story short, because it's been long enough, I literally fell in love with this girl, Life happens, I guess, Life happens. So we don't know. I am not like, oh my gosh, looking for anything and this and that. If something were to happen with someone, it's going to happen. Because we do that so much where we're trying to plan out our lives and stuff, and almost like people do in other countries. And it's like, well, what's the fun in that? You're going to have headaches, and I don't want to have heartaches, but I mean, you'll have some headaches and certain things. And that's just what it is. Tammy, you haven't missed anything, Tammy. I've been talking for, 15 minutes about Brittany. Oh. This is live and I can't edit that. Anyway, moving on. Yes, Nirvana. Oh, I don't care how, look, you just need to smell good. You need to smell good and know how to cook. Okay, so I guess I do have some requests. You need to smell good and you need to know how to cook. You can have an eye growing out your eyeball. I fall in love with people's hearts. Honest to God, I was falling for her. Like, I mean, I'm not trying to sound weird, but just by conversing with her. And then when let me just say this. I want to be truthful. I could see myself really going with a girl like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, before I even saw her physically. And then I'm not going to lie. When I saw the physical, I was like, dang, she got hips. She was a little bit taller than I was. I mean, you couldn't really tell. Well, you know what? I shouldn't say that. Because she was taller. She was a little bit taller than me when she put heels on. The girl always was in these heels. So when she did take the heels off, I mean, we were pretty much the same height. I'm 5'11". So yeah, she about 5'10", 5'11" without the heels. So imagine her with the heels on. Did you suspect it? Not? Oh my God, it caught me off guard. Nirvana, It was with her child's father. I really hope, I don't even know if he watching, I don't know if she watching. You know, you got people lurking all the time, and I know I'm not a huge like content creator, but you know, I mean, I'm like out of nowhere, a couple of my not nephews, a couple of my cousins was like, man, bro, your channel is electric. We love it. And I'm like, I've never seen you in my live stream. I've never seen you comment. And then you call me out the blue and you say my channel is electric. So it lets you know that people are lurking, people watching. You never know. So for me, that's why I try my best to keep it real positive. Tammy, we can, we will. Tammy, it's 3:24 on a Saturday. Now, God dang it. Now I'm on call, okay? but but you know, I mean, come on, you know, I'll call you. The reason why I ain't even like, I mean, earlier I was busy. I was uploading a video and all that, which is gonna touch in a little while. Okay, so you guys got to go watch it. Okay, not got to. I'm just saying I would love if you go watch it. But Amanda, who's Amanda? Oh, amazing, great, Amanda Grace. How you doing? I'm so sorry, I missed you. I'm like, who's Amanda? Amanda Grace. That is no problem. I mean, I promise you, I'm an open book. Even my director was like, "Your channel is so positive," and I'm like, "Oh snap! They watching me on YouTube." But I'm very careful, very respectful, and I know the laws, unlike a lot of people. But what I do in the hospital is I'm a surgical technologist, and I also do first surgery. I also do first assist, which is like assisting the doctor as well. And Lord is my witness, I did so much of that just last night because it was just me and the doctor doing several cases back to back to back. And then what what's a blessing, but then also frustrating is also I'm a certified sterile processing technician. So I'm a surgical technologist. I'm a first assist, certified surgical technologist, first assist, and certified sterile processing technician. I literally carry all those titles, and I literally do all of it. So from setting up a room, um, passing instruments, and also assisting, okay, and then breaking down, decontam, going to sterile processing, and then assembling the instrumentation. I do all of it. I have opened up my rooms, and my name was on every package, the pill pack. I say my name, but my initials was on every pill pack, every tray that I opened, every wrap that I opened. And so just think about it. Now, not necessarily if there were holes in it, it wouldn't be my fault entirely, but imagine if there were like no indicators or hairs or whatever, it's on me. But you know, if I shave like this, I ain't got no problem with the hair. We still got this going on, but you know, we got our mask on. But yeah, that's what I do at the hospital. And it's like simple to say it, but then to explain what I do, you'd be like, there is no way in hell that I would do that. Now, I don't want to say that for you because maybe you do aspire, you know, you have dreams and goals about working in surgery, but it is not simple. It's not, oh my God, my God, my great God. It is not simple. It will make you or it will break you down. I'm just keeping it real. Like this is one of the most stressful jobs out there. And you can Google this. It's in the top 10. Surgical technology is one of top 10 in one of the most stressful jobs in the country. I want to say world, but I'm not too sure. Tammy C's, thank you for that. That's $2 super chat with those eyes. Y'all gotta go check out Tammy C. She watching. She sees all. Mm-hmm. Yep. You thought your neighbor saw everything. Tammy C sees all. Thank you so much for that, Tammy. I appreciate it. Nirvana, you are too sweet. You're a sweetheart. You've been nothing but sweet to me. Girl, you came in and you just motivated, you inspired, you uplifted me. You became a channel member. I appreciate you so much. Nirvana, you the real MVP. Tammy sees you the real deal too, sister. You are. Y'all, I was uploading. Well, before that, I was editing and then I uploaded the video and all that. And I think let me look at this. It's still pending. It's still pending, y'all. But it's okay. Well, let me just make sure. Maybe if I can. But anyway, I did that and it says it will begin shortly. But anyway, so I did that, and yeah, I was just Tammy had gave me a call. And we're gonna talk later, and I think about. I'm just saying, and doing this, I just think about how awesome we really all are. Because guys, it's not easy. It's not easy, and it shouldn't be looked at as easy or crazy simple. So. This is a lot of hard work, and I appreciate y'all coming in and always showing love and always being so respectful of everyone, and also like to ask so appreciative of each other. Like I said, guys, I go live, and if I told Tammy this, and everyone knows if you're watching the live streams, if I got one person in the chat, I'm excited. I'm not a gossip person. I'm not a negative individual, and so I feel like it's going to be a certain amount of people that's going to come into the chat. But then if I do go to the casinos, or maybe if I'm entering tournaments, Tammy sees, I can't spell any day. So you good. So if I do go into the chat, what was I going to say? I don't know what I was going to say. If I do go into the chat, I just see, look at me. I can't spell. I lose my train of thought. Amanda Grace, thank you for that. Amanda sent me a $4.99 super chat. That is so sweet. Thank you so much. God bless you for that. Seriously, God bless you for that. Y'all are showing out. Y'all are too kind. Showing out with the super chats. I love that. Thank y'all. I think to just, what's in my heart and what I know I would say anyway is the fact that I said I know it's not easy, and I know. Thank you so much, Amanda Grace. You be blessed as well. You have blessed me just by being in here. So I appreciate you so much. Honest to God, I really, really do. And I'm not just saying that, guys. You guys are a blessing to me because really, even when I was at work, y'all gotta follow me because y'all know I'm a roller coaster, okay? Literally, I go woo, woo, all around. So when I was at work, if you saw some YouTube shorts last night and yesterday, y'all, the robots and this and that, it was a lot. It's a lot of work, and I promise you, I'm not complaining. I feel so blessed to be able to do what I'm doing. At the same time, it is so hard on your body physically. It's not a joke. And I know my voice is not 100%, but y'all, and I know sinuses has a lot to do with it, but I've worked 16 and a half hours and I had no voice. I had no voice when I got off of work. And that's happened so many times. When I've worked all week and I'm knocking out anywhere from, let's forget 40, because we always start at 50. Like I have 50-hour work. That's the minimum. And then we go from 50 to 100. We're talking about in a week. It's way too much. But everything is we just in a time where we don't have that much help. We don't have that many people. Like I was talking about my truck needing to be fixed, and there are not even enough mechanics, for me to have that fixed in a reasonable amount of time, because being without a car, say 8 to 10 weeks, we're talking about 2 months and a half. I'm like, you guys got to be kidding. It's like a maybe 3-4 hour job. But because it's a lack of mechanics and certain things, you can't force that. You can't. So I'm just doing I'm doing what I'm able to do. And I'm going to tell you, one big thing is prayer. I pray really, really hard. And I pray hard for a lot of people. Okay. And I know God is real and everything will work out. And I'm not, Lord knows I ain't just saying it, because I done been through some stuff, y'all. Okay. Watched my mom die twice. Okay. So, and I'm a mama's boy. Okay. I'm a mama's boy to this day. So if God got me through that, I know I can get through anything. Retro arcade music. Man, what's up? Let me give you a back rub. Okay. I might need that back rub. Chilling with Tracy Anderson. Hello. Nirvana, thank you so much for saying that. I appreciate that. I appreciate you so much. You're so supportive. I got 2 older sisters, so I'm 35. I guess I didn't finish that little spiel about myself. I'm 35. I got on to, Brittany, and I'm saying her name now. Who cares, I'm not dissing her. I ain't talking bad about her. I don't talk bad about people. Gloria A. Glory A. Hi, how you doing? So Glory, I think I've seen you before, and I want to say I have, and I was saying that my mom's name was Gloria, and we used to call her Glory and Gloraine. Oh my God. I miss my mom, y'all. Sissy Eaters, how you doing? So yeah, 35 years of age. God is so good. He gave it back to me. He said, no, I'm not gonna let you forget this one. So okay, no problem, Tammy. 35 years of age. I have 2 older sisters, and they do not mind me sharing their age. You know why? Because they're 38 and 39 years young. They look younger than I do. Way younger than I do. And Sissy Eaters, I'm so happy. I'm happy you caught alive. I'm so happy. I'm gonna try and sing my little jingle if I can. But yeah, I love them to death. And they have some beautiful children. I'm a proud uncle. Love being an uncle. I love being an uncle, y'all. Like, honestly, I just take so much pride into it. I mean, it's like I just love it. I love doing it, But I love being that. But let me try and do the jingle. It's a Terrence kind of thing. Doesn't matter what you bring. Come and watch him do his thing. Cause it's a Terrence kind of thing. Yeah. Nirvana, I hear that so much. I would love to be a dad. True story. I thought I was gonna be one, but unfortunately, God did not. God saw differently, and we know how that happens. And I know how it happens. Like, I know that it happens, especially being in the medical field, where where the woman experiences, unfortunately, a miscarriage. But one day, I'm 35. I got friends that are 40 and 50 plus and just had children. And so who knows, if God sees fit, But yeah, I don't know. I just love talking to y'all. I love talking to y'all. I do. Sissy Eaters, thank you so much. Chilling with Tracy Anderson says, yes, sir. Y'all, I'm telling you, I try my best to keep positive through everything. And if you haven't seen some of the videos, oh my gosh, the voice is trying to go again. If you haven't seen some of the videos, you probably should watch them. But I'm gonna tell you this: I put my 2 weeks notice in at my job. Wow. Yeah, I got a friend. Actually, she's in Washington State, and and her husband. I mean, she's 40. She's 40, and her husband is 53. So, yeah, 13 years older than she is. And but see, my dad has a birthday coming up, and my mom was 51 when she passed. So my dad is 12 years older than my mom. What? I did not know. Oh yeah, yeah. I put my 2 weeks notice in, and I did. I sure did. I made a video and everything. But it's not to bash a place. I never bash a place. I'm not gonna be disrespectful. I'm not gonna be nasty or negative. I don't like literally. I'm saying the word hate just to express the fact that I don't even say hate. Because I would have to say the word to tell you what I don't say. So I don't say hate. I don't hate anything. And I see the good and love in everything. And I think that there are some beautiful, amazing, creative, and talented surgeons here. There's some amazing first assists like myself, amazing surgical technologists like myself, amazing sterile processing technicians like myself. But I just I know when Nirvana, I couldn't have said it. I can't say it better. But you have to know when something isn't right for you exactly. And I'm telling y'all, it ain't right. And let me tell you, I wanted to say, I'm sure I have said it, where I'm not, in the email, I'm not being irrational. I'm not being difficult. I'm not being, sensitive and sensitivity is okay. But Lord knows I ain't sensitive. Ain't nothing about me. You can't be. You can't be. If you're gonna be sensitive in this field of work, you're gonna get your feelings hurt awfully a lot, and probably by me, because I'm a beast of a preceptor. Because my preceptors were, when I say beast, I'm talking about not bullying, not being negative. We're talking about I'm gonna make sure I teach you. You're going to learn when you come in my room. I'm going to I'm going to hold your hand the entire time. I will stay scrubbed in that case the entire time. If you look bad, I look bad, and we both going to look doggone good. And we're going to assist. We're going to help. We're going to have fun. We're going to be serious, and we're going to learn. The preceptee and the preceptor, we're both going to learn. I'm not excluded from this. Every day should be a day where I can learn something. And I thank God it has been there for me. And y'all, I get so excited about surgery. I literally cried. I cried to my company because my first day here, I told them about my experiences, and they said, leave, go. I said, no, I don't want to leave. I want to find a solution. I'm a problem solver. I want to find solutions. I want to make these places better. And I know it's possible. Even with corporate and certain people in management, it's possible to make the place better, especially for what I want to do in my future. I don't know if you guys know, but I have 2 associates. I have 2 bachelors. I am not far from my master's. I want to make I want to do what I want to make it better. And I feel like I'm a bit of a geek and a nerd, and I kind of keep that like in a box or whatever. And I'm like, why do I want to keep that in the box? I'm not a thug. I'm not all up in your face. Oh, what's up, my homie? You know, I'm not any of that. And that's okay if people are. I have cousins that one of my cousins he just finished his master's degree, and he says the N word. This bro, my cousin, I say bro, but he say the N word about every 5 seconds. And really intelligent, but that's just what he does. And you know what? I can't judge people. I can only deal with me. Aaron Lopez Gaming, how you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Nirvana, exactly. Amen, Nirvana, exactly. We're all different. We're all different, and that's okay, and that what makes us us and unique. It's no I don't think it's any right or wrong person. Now you can do right and wrong things, but I don't think there's a right and wrong person. Right? You know what I'm saying? Like if somebody wants to eat, ketchup on eggs, okay. Ugh, but okay. But then if you like me, I'm gonna eat I'll eat a McGriddle, bacon, egg, and cheese, or bacon or sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddle. I was gonna say McGriddle. What the what? But bacon, egg, and cheese McGriddle or sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddle, and I would have it devoured in syrup, and some of my family's like, oh, that's nasty. But I love, to do that. But so that's what I'm saying. We're all different. But y'all know I gotta reference food because I love food. And Nirvana, I love food, okay? Because I opened the door. I meant to tell you, I have never in my life had chili cheese dogs with like sausage, obviously, I know a hot dog, all that is like there's sausage in the hot dog and all that, but I'm just saying, like, you have your actual sausage, like the Farms Ridge or what Farms Ridge, I don't know. So I boiled that, and yeah, it was so good. It was so good. Oh, okay, exactly. Yes. Tammy sees you don't like ketchup on your eggs either, right? Do you eat ketchup though? Because I love ketchup, but not on my eggs. Nirvana, you do it? You put ketchup on your eggs, Nirvana? Well, like I tell you, I don't mind. I don't mind you doing it. I need to try, because I'm saying, you know what? Okay, touche. I am saying ill, and I've never tried it. I just had a light bulb moment. Lord have mercy, Jesus. I've never tried it. And actually, my best friend, one of my best friends, her name is Shatar, she's in Washington State, and she even said, Terrence, try this. You're gonna like it. Not the eggs on the not the ketchup on the eggs, but the syrup on the sandwich. Ketchup is sweet. It is. Oh, you don't like ketchup, Tammy? You probably told me that before. Girl, I can't, now. I gotta have some ketchup now. You give me a cheeseburger, oh my God, I gotta have ketchup, mayonnaise, mustard. Now, I know this is going to the, y'all, like I said, I'm a roller coaster. On my channel, I'm a roller coaster. I could be talking about death and I could be talking about a cheeseburger. But, so Sonic, I have to talk about Sonic. Sonic you know, you go up, you go to the window. Well, you can go to the drive-through, but you know, you go to the the slot, you know, the station, the car hop station, whatever. You pull up there and that, you know, you see all your burgers and stuff. Now Sonic has like a number 1, 2, 3, whatever, whatever, and like the double bacon or the double cheeseburger, the regular Sonic cheeseburger. Now I get that double bacon one. Now on this double bacon one, you see it shows pickles, mayonnaise. It's showing you this, okay? I don't think it tells you it. But so I tell them, could you please make sure to put ketchup and mustard as well as mayonnaise and everything else on the burger? And they're like, yes, yes, yes. Well, it actually comes with all of that. I said, no, not your number. I want to say it's number 3. And they're like, no, it comes with it. I'm like, I don't think it does, because when I get it, it's never on there. It's mayonnaise, but there's never any mustard or ketchup on that particular burger. And pickles. I think that's what it is too. I think that one doesn't come with pickles, but they say, oh no, pickles are already on there. And I'm like, no, it's not. So anyway, some of these people who work there don't know their products, because if they did, they would know that it doesn't come on there. Now, which is weird, because I think the regular cheeseburger and then the double cheeseburger does have the pickles and everything on it. But that bacon double doesn't. It doesn't. I'm not making this up. Exactly. Nirvana, exactly. That's how I even do it with my fries and everything. I don't drown anything in ketchup. Really, I don't drown anything in anything except maybe for a syrup. You know, you give me some pancakes, you give me some French toast, you give me those like McGriddle. I want to say McGriddle so bad. Why am I saying that? You give me those McGriddles, I'm just going to like pour the syrup all over it. It's going to be a sticky, fun mess. And if somebody's coming in when I just said that, this is a channel for everybody, okay? My nieces and nephews come in, so don't think that I'm being dirty when I say that. You have to be careful sometimes. But anyway, yeah, that happens when I go to Sonic, and it's the same situation. So what I've done is I say, could you bring ketchup packets, mustard packets, mayonnaise packets, and pickles in a little cup? I literally tell them that. Well, sir, all that's on the burger. No, it's not. Bring me what I just said, please and thank you. I'll pay you. I'll be more than happy to pay you. And I always tip. My sister, Keisha, my older sister, used to work at Sonic. And I was like 13, 14 then. Yeah, oh my gosh. I was 13, 14. And anyway, yeah, she would tell me that, you know, some people tipped, some people didn't, but how much the tips really made a difference, because like the base pay isn't that much. Oh, my sister been in so many places. I mean, she works so many places. This girl is like, my middle sister is amazing. But even she can vouch, and like we're like, wow, about Keisha. She literally has been working since she was 15, like getting paid, you know, and giving back to the family. Y'all already know she bought me my first tennis racket. I still have this racket to this day. Now it's a little beat up. I don't hit with it because, you know, I hit on a different level now, and that racket wouldn't stand a chance. But it was such a sweet thing, and she did a lot of sweet things. I mean, look at this, y'all. Look at this. The light, the other tripod, my stand that this phone is on, the tablet that's here, the Adidas mug, the bottle tin can. This is really hard. I'm looking at shoes. I'm looking at Kenneth Cole laptop bag. I'm looking at clothes. Oh, watch! Look at this. My bottle that my sister bought and engraved my name, or I should say embroidery or engraved or whatever. Engraved. Point is, she gets me everything, and I'm like, Keisha, stop. But she nurtures. I mean, she's always done that, and we were even texting earlier, and she was like, boy, you gonna make me cry. And I'm like, well, I'm already crying because I appreciate her so much. She's like, boy, you work so hard. I'm like, Keisha, you work harder than anybody I know. And honestly, like I talk about Peach McIntyre, CJ So Cool, Latrice Allen, yes, in a way, they definitely help motivate me, and they still do with their videos and their content and what they stand for. They're true to themselves, and I respect anybody like that. But the ultimate person is my sister. Y'all, she really is. And I mean, like I did the unboxing of the ring light. Oh, guys, it's a video on my channel. You got to go back and watch it. And I was sitting in the living room in her home, and she was like, well, what do you think about the ring light? Like, you should get the ring light. I said, no, like that's for established YouTubers, established content creators. I'm not established yet. I don't have, I think at the time, maybe I had less than 30 or 40 subscribers. I don't deserve that. And she's like, and what's not on camera is her saying, you do deserve that. And I see you doing this. You're going to do big things because you put your mind to it. And she was talking about surgery and tennis. She was like, you conquer everything you set out that you put your mind on. And so she just gave me more and more and more inspiration and courage to really do this and be consistent with it. So anyway, I thank her so much and I love her so much. I love both my sisters. I love all my nieces and nephews. I love my brother-in-laws. I love my dad. I will forever and always love my mom. Hello, I'm just so appreciative of Keisha. I really am. I know people are like, okay, he's losing his mind. He's not reading chat, but I can't see anything. Keith Jenkins, how you doing, bro? Aaron Lopez Gaming, no problem. Oh, that's no problem. Thank you so much. Nirvana says my husband drowns his stuff in syrup, and that looks so gross to me. Exactly. Yes, chilling with Tracy. There are many pancakes. Which one should I order? Oh, Nirvana, I don't know if you ordered it or not, but the bacon double. Girl, get messy. Get messy with it. The bacon double cheeseburger. And get you some pickles on it, mayonnaise, mustard, and ketchup. Now, I know for a fact it comes with lettuce and those chopped up onions that we all love. I love their onions. Tammy sees it's okay. But Keith, yeah, thanks for being in here, bro. I'm so proud of you. I'm proud of all of y'all. I want y'all all to keep going. Even when we have those discouraged days, keep going, okay? I tell everybody, like I told family and friends, because I put a 2 weeks notice in does not mean that I'm stopping. Jennifer Hudson has a new talk show, and I love it. And it's so crazy because she has Simon Cowell on the show. She has a YouTube channel, and it shows her channel a lot. But she had Simon Cowell there, and he asked her a question. What do you think you would have done if you won? And she's like, well, I'm not sure, but God has the final say in everything. But I know, and she was like, the fact I can't say that for certain, but I can tell you the fact that because I did lose, I knew that wasn't my ending. That wasn't the end of me. That was the end of this competition. She's like, I was just getting started. I knew that I would go on to do bigger and better things and greater things. Nirvana, girl, you're gonna love that. You're gonna love it. You making me want to go get one. Cause where I'm at, there's like a Sonic maybe 20 minutes away. It's not far, right? I don't think so. But I do have to factor in the fact that Sissy Eaters, that is love. It is love. Thank you so much for commenting on that. But I am on call, so I got to factor in that. I don't want to be too far out. And then also I have this phobia of doing DoorDash, and it's happened before. Oh, don't even get me started. Because Keisha, if I say one thing, if she's lurking on here, and if I say Popeyes or this or that, she's going to order something. And I'm like, Keisha, you can't. Because sometimes I'll be on call or, or maybe I'm not or going to leave, or I'm not in the, either my apartment or the hotel. And yeah, I've had that happen several times. But she was like, the Dasher's outside and they've been knocking, and I'm like, I'm not there. I'm coming up, but I'm not there yet. So she's so supportive, y'all. She's so supportive. She really is. Yeah, Devonna, I didn't either. So now, Sherry, what's Sherry's name? Sherry, is it Sherry Shepherd? Sherry has a channel. Oh my gosh. Thinking about YouTube. It's just all of their channels, all of their shows are on the channel. But Sherry has a channel. I mean, because that's the way, right? Everybody's streaming, everybody's social media. Like, everybody's on social media. But yes, Jennifer Hudson has a talk show. Same as Sherry, she has a talk show. And it's so good. I mean, I know Wendy, and may God continue to be with her, because obviously she's going through a lot of things. I mean, I love Wendy. I mean, like I said, I saw the good in everybody. And yeah, she would say some harsh things, and she was drama, but that was Wendy. That is Wendy Williams. That is Wendy Williams. And I can appreciate real, authentic people. And she also took some butt whoopings. Like, it was Omarosa and other people would come on there, and Judge Mathis, they let her have it. Okay. And I love that, because she took it. She took it. And that's the deal. You want to push all this stuff out there, but can you take it too? Okay, Tammy, thank you so much. Oh, really? Okay, well, that'll be great. I mean, Wendy Williams is she's a beast. But I think that right now, you have, like I said, Jennifer Hudson and Sherry, and it's some other people coming up with these talk shows, because that's where it's at, they say. I mean, really, it's just in my opinion, it's like, it literally is like having a YouTube channel. It's like having a podcast. But your audience, in a way, is right up there in front of you. And okay, so say if Nirvana goes live and has me on the panel. So it's her talk show, and then I'm her guest, and she's going to say, okay, well, guys, a special guest today, or she already had let you guys know, she'd say, it's Terrence from It's a Terrence kind of thing. Y'all welcome it. While y'all welcome him in, I can't talk. Y'all welcome him in, and then it's like, there you go. There's the show. We hit on topics, and we do this. So that's pretty much what it is. Sandra Clark, thank you so much for that. Sandra, you too sweet. Sandra, I love you, girl. Came in showing me love and supporting so many other people. Like you're remarkable. You know that? You really are. Sandra has a really good channel. She has a fun, full of energy channel, and it's addicting. It really is. It's a really fun time. And that's what I also want to tell you guys. Y'all check out each other channels. Okay, seriously. Um, and people say, well, I don't have a wrench. Jot it down. Check out each other's channels. Try your best to go into the search engine and look up these amazing content creator guys. Like it's a lot of great people. Um, and when you are in those live streams and people are dropping links, go ahead and hit it. I don't mind you stepping out and then you're coming back. I mean, I know I might be one of few, channels out there who says that, but it's almost a thing where if you don't do it just then, you probably never will. So what's the harm in that? I keep telling everybody this platform, this whole YouTube world is big enough for everybody. It was designed that way. It's not going to crash. I mean, don't quote me 100%. And then tomorrow it crashes, Lord forbid. But all I'm saying is it's for everyone. Okay, it can be for everyone. Everyone can have, they say, a piece of the pie. I like to eat the whole pie. I like to eat the whole pie, or at least, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 slices. Yes, I pretty much said the whole pie. But everybody can have their own pie, because it's just that big. Keep supporting. We all can continue to grow. We got to do that. We have to do that. We have to do that. Or Loris Lanisa says she ate something that made her sick. One second, guys. Okay, I'm back. Nirvana, thank you so much for dropping links, and I appreciate you dropping Sandra's link. She is such an awesome content creator, and she deserves our support just as well as everyone here. We deserve each other's support, and it, like people say, oh well, it's just one person or whatever, but it can be one person every day, and in my opinion, you're gaining someone every day. I mean, that's not a bad thing. And then you never know who is linked to that person. And you can, maybe someone can connect with you from the other person's channel. Guys, this is designed exactly for this. Okay. So don't be ashamed or don't feel crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like just support, get out there. And let's meet each other. Let's connect with each other. Let's really be a family. We can be dysfunctional. It's okay. What family isn't? But let's support. Y'all know that's what I'm all about over here. I love to support. I love to support. Nirvana says pie is good though. It is. Nirvana, what kind of pie you like? You ever had have you ever had any Pat the Bell desserts? Cause I of course I had her sweet potato. Her sweet potato pie is good. But have you had that buttermilk? It's like a buttermilk pie. That pie is so sweet. It's sweet in a bad way. It's too much sugar. Sissy Eaters, wow. She said so true. I found your channel through another channel on YouTube. Wow. And I thank God for that. I really do. I really do. That's why people come in and I say, "Oh, how'd you find me?" Because guys, like, if you keep uploading short content, long content, YouTube is going to push out your content. Period. Long and short. Her buttermilk pie, or like your own buttermilk pie, because Palabelle ones, it is good, but the sweetness in that is so overpowering. And I can't even believe I can fix my face to say that. I love sugar. Give me a carb, give me some starch, give me the sugar. But you said hers, oh, it's so good, but it's too sweet. Sissy, it's too sweet. Like, it's too sweet. Like, honest to God, if you look at the ingredients, like, it is, I mean, it's not lying to you. That's for sure. That's for sure. It ain't, I say the ingredients, but the nutritious label, it is not lying to you. That has so much sweet. It doesn't need to be that sweet. Wow, I love, yes, yes, yes. That the cheesecake, my favorite are the banana cream cheesecake, the pineapple upside down the pineapple upside down cheesecake, and um the turtle, it's like a chocolate. I can't think of it, but it's like a turtle. Well, Nirvana, look, when you say foodie, I understand that. Okay, I love food, and I ain't gonna lie, I eat sugar, and I love sweetie and sweet, like sweetie, sweet and salty, and all that, different kind of flavors of things and stuff. But it can definitely be too sweet. You like her banana pudding is excellent. But again, I feel like the buttermilk, that pie, and then that uh, her bread pudding, all those are just so sweet. No, you didn't, Sissy Eaters. No, you didn't just say that. Sissy Eaters, if you would have, I wish you would have asked me, well, Terrence, what do you consider the best cheesecake? Because I would have told you as well, Junior's. Junior's got me. And let me tell you, I went to an actual Junior's in Times Square, New York, but the one inside of Grand Central Station to this day was the reason why I ain't leave Grand Central Station. My first time, because I lived in Yonkers. Okay, I worked in the Bronx and I worked in White Plains. So when I lived in Yonkers. See, I just said Yonkers, like Mississippians, and then I said Yonkers, like people that are on the actual, New Yorkers, Yonkers. So when I lived in Yonkers, and I lived like right on the Hudson, because the apartments I were in, which I would say, well, I should say the apartments my company, well, it was one of three places I could have stayed, and I chose the Hudson River Valley Apartments. And I mean, it's crazy how expensive, but also how beautiful and how bougie, because you got your concierge and you come through the door and they buzz you in, and it's just, I don't need all of that, But anyway, right outside those Hudson Valley Apartments, right outside, I'm talking about, you go out the front door and you go into another door, and that's the Metro train station. So and at the time, I forgot the years I was there, but I know it had to be like 2010 or 11. You buy your ticket, and I bought like a round trip ticket, and back then it was like $15. And I want to say it was cheap. That was probably the weekend, but it was cheaper during the weekday. So maybe like 13 something on the weekday, but 15 and $15 on the weekend. And I remember going, never been ever been on a train or subway, nothing like that. My first time getting into like one of those carts. It was nerve wracking because I probably could have died. Because even like when you're getting onto the like off the ramp and onto the ramp, like it's very narrow, and I'm just like, man, this is like kind of actually, this is scary kind of sort of. And then the speed, I'm not used to that. Anyway, New York taught me a whole lot and it made me a lot stronger. And I thank God for that. But yeah, I got on the Metro North, that train, and it takes you into Grand Central Station. That's like the last drop, and then that's like the last drop off, and then the first place that you're at when you do leave from New York City. The pace is very different. And so I go there, and yeah, I'm walking around, I see some Chinese places, whatever. I get, some things and stuff for my family, souvenirs. This is my first time in New York. And so I went on that Metro. My first time want to be in Times Square is what I'm saying. So I went and I came across this Junior cheesecake. And I was like, because I heard about it on the cooking channel. That's what I heard. I know I've heard of it. So I go there and I'm like, this is not going to be that. And I love cheesecake. I'm like, it's not going to be that good. It's overpriced cheesecake, but the portion, the cheesecake is so wide and so thick. And I should say wide and so tall. Excuse me. It was delicious. I got another one, and then I ate both of them like in Grand Central Station, and I was like, man, I'm so full. I was talking on the phone, and I never even left Grand Central Station. I came to explore New York, like Times Square, never left out of Grand Central Station my very first time in New York. What the hell? But it was that good. So yes, I would say they're good as well. Tori's Brain Games. How you doing? Y'all, I'm sorry about my voice. It might be coming in and out. It's another, New York really is another speed. It really is. New York taught me so much. That's also one of the places where I went, and I was not sheltered as a kid. My mom, oh my gosh, she would do so much for kids in the neighborhood and different neighborhoods. Like right now, Amanda, I don't know if you're watching Amanda, but if you are, Amanda Tolbert, but if you are, hello. I remember my mom and dad, because he was Keisha's friend, and she's my friend too now. But she, white girl, very beautiful. And just, this was like different when you got to think about growing up and everything. My mom and dad, like, took her in, treated her like, family, and my dad and my mom would cook for us all. My mom was the kind of person who, if she couldn't give it to all the kids, she ain't giving it to none. And I'm not being funny, like for real. Like it could be my cousins and their friends from school. My mom has no idea who these kids are. In a way, I guess, like when you look at it in a bigger picture, it's like, oh my gosh, what if they had allergic reactions? What if they had this? What if they had that? But you don't look at it like that, because she would cook and she do, it'd be like giving desserts and this and that. Because you got to factor too in, kids can be a diabetic. What if they are diabetic? But this was old school, okay? This was when, my dad would whoop a stranger's kid, and then the stranger, the father of that kid be like, good looking out, bro. Good looking out. And I'm like, what am I witnessing? I mean, it was the strangest thing because I mean, it's what took place. Do you guys remember that? Do you remember when old school is when you can like say my parents can discipline other people's their children, and it not be like a lawsuit or something negative. It's gonna be something that is you gonna think, oh my gosh, like I thought and to myself, I thought, oh my God, like these people love my mom and my dad for doing that. But they did. No, my mom and dad didn't just like take a bat and knock kids upside the head. They never did us like that. But when I'm talking about, heck yeah, getting a switch or whatever, or not necessarily even that, it could be a thing where, you're fussed at and you're told to, to behave or you're gonna get dealt with. And these are like, heck yeah, my sister and I, we were like about face, okay, about face. But you're thinking, okay, well, these other children are not going to respect that or whatever. And when they didn't, oh Lord, they felt the wrath. And then when the parents got there, they congratulated my mom and my dad. It's just something to think about, That was the norm back in the day. Pandy, welcome in, Pandy. Right? Wasn't that the norm? What happened to those days? Guys, can we agree? And I don't want to upset nobody in the chat, and they say, well, that ain't gonna do with it. But can we agree that back then, when I say back then, I'm gonna bring it back to 1996, okay? We know racism exists. Okay, I mean, it's nothing, that's not a shocker. But all the gun violence, I mean, come on, y'all. Like, we can look, I'll get the numbers out. I come with facts. The statistics it has increased. There was not that much activity. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like even with the police in a certain way, but then some people would argue with Terrence, they didn't have body cams. It wasn't social media as much. You remember MySpace and College Club? It wasn't that much social media back then, so they did get away with it. But I'm just saying, like, it wasn't, in my opinion, it's racism and things and stuff, but there weren't me growing up, I didn't think that there were a lot of people who looked like me that were just being murdered by cops. Some cops, okay? But yeah, going back to just like school shootings and this and that, like, very strange. I mean, like a guy just walking out of his hotel with a rifle and shooting people. Like, what happened? This is so not normal. But then let my very spiritual people and friends, let them tell it. They're like, Terrence, we really are in our last days. And it does have you thinking, okay, well, are we in our last days? Exactly. It had more prevalent. I promise you, you're so right. I don't know, was it because of the 2K? Remember Y2K or something? Like the year 2000, the computers were shut down and there would be so much hate and this and that and destruction. Because it was thought to believe that in the year 2000, right? I'm laughing at it too. The year 2000, well, everybody who has the money in the banks and this and that, the banks they're going to close and this is going to happen. And I mean, you look back on it now, you're like, okay, we're in 2022 and all the amazing technology, all the amazing things that we even had back then, you would think we will be in a better space now. Now, we may be in a better place when you're talking about the increasing of jobs and more social media, more of that residual income where you don't have to, work a 9 to 5. But Lord is my witness, I feel like I'm working 7 to 7 with YouTube because I can't. I'm addicted. I can't get enough. I gotta post, I gotta upload, I gotta go live. But yes, that was a different time. Sissy Eater said the adults back then didn't abuse their authority and who advised for betterment of you. Exactly. In my opinion, things have gotten worse. No, let me tell you. Absolutely. I mean, let me tell y'all, I didn't work in the hospital when I was 15, 16. I didn't work, I guess in a way I did because of my clinical rotations and all that, but I wasn't on the payroll. But I've been to so many hospitals, 14, 15, 16, volunteering, getting that extra, extra credit and just trying to, I wanted to become the president of my class. I wanted to become the most likely to succeed of my class, things like that for homecoming and all that. And I obtained a lot of things. I got a lot of things done because I was so young and doing this and doing that. But like I said, me really trying to get these awards and do things, I never ever went to a hospital and had to walk through a metal detector. And so now you thank God for them because, people crazy. But yes, like at hospitals now, especially Tampa, there are metal detectors. And you're like, is this a grocery? Is this a store? Did I mistakenly put Walmart into the GPS? That's so crazy. But these are the times we're in now. And then Pandy, I ain't gonna lie, our pastor had us scared to death about coming to the year 2000. And then Prince even wrote a song about he was going to party like it's 1999. Wow. He did. People are so different now compared to back then. Exactly. But you know what? I must say, I don't think it's just it's obviously it's people, but what prompted people to do this or to become this way? Ooh, we about to get into something now. Ooh, I'm gonna start biting my nails. Cause I feel like when you get into this type of talk, it's like Larry, welcome in. Y'all, Larry is a fun guy. Awesome. Larry, you called me live. Thank you. He caught one of those pop-up lives. Yes, churches do have, where's my pen? Churches do have polices and security. And I went to a church, actually in Alabama, and because I worked there as well. And a couple that I worked at the hospital with invited me to their church. And the police officers there actually have full out body armor in a church. And it wasn't I shouldn't even say this too, but I don't think that it was like in a super bad neighborhood, Larry, thank you so much. Oh, so Larry, were you not doing your Uber Eats today? People are so different now compared to back then. Oh, yeah. They really are. Nope, took weekend off. Okay, awesome. That you deserve that. I know Victoria was saying that in her live stream. And I told you, I don't know if you knew, but I know that Victoria and Johnny and a lot of people obviously know like that I did YouTube. I did YouTube. I did YouTube. I'm doing YouTube now. But I did Uber Eats and right like right at that time, like it was like it was right at like in the middle of February. So I didn't even know that COVID was gonna happen towards the middle of March. But oh my gosh, when it did, it changed up everything. I mean, I was still working in surgery, but I was just doing that just to do it because I guess I kind of got, to be honest, I got bored and I thought it would be fun to deliver some food, you know? And that is so crazy because I made so much money. I thought, oh my gosh, like, well, let me just quit surgery because, you know, I'm making well over a G, you know, well over $1,000 a week. And I don't know. It's just like, wow, I'm not having to think about too much. Caleb, imagine running for police doing tech games, then riding to California to them being slimed by. Oh, wow. Pandy's hair candy and more said, yes, unfortunately, I work in downtown Charleston, very close to Mother Emanuel, where 9 lives were tragically taken during an evening Bible study. So yes, times have changed. Oh, I am so sorry to hear that. And I think I remember that. Wow. I mean, at church, you know, like, you know what? I'm not just trying to say this, but because I was talking to my mom about this. We spoke about church, but we gambled together a lot, and I miss her. I keep saying that, but I miss her so much. And when I do go back to these casinos, I literally feel her beside me. But I would joke with my mom about and my dad on how the two safest places in the world would be church and the casino, because you never hear about, you know, a shooting or any type of negative thing in a certain kind of way about that, right? You know, you never hear about that. And then you never hear about somebody getting shot, or, I mean, you may somebody breaking the machine because they mad because they lost their money or something like that, or it may be a little bit of drama, but it's never someone's getting shot or a gun is what I'm trying to say. A gun, you know, in the churches or in the or being brought where am I getting at? In the churches and in the casino. And now we've seen that happen. It happens awfully a lot in the churches, and now it's starting to happen in the casinos. It's like that's so for me. That's like wow. Pandy, of course. I mean, immediately when I hear church, I think, okay, you know what? Because I'm gonna tell you why. And this is how I know that it's not a black or white thing. It's just a mental thing, because I grew up in the hood in Mississippi, okay? I grew up in the hood, y'all. In the hood. Projects, railroad tracks. I think, what was it? Chris Tucker did a live stand-up, you know, comedy event. And he was like, if you live by railroad tracks growing up, you were in the hood. If you know of MLK streets, anything MLK, like on a street or a road, you know it's a bad neighborhood. And I'm like, oh my gosh, he's right. But now it's just like all over. It doesn't matter if you're staying in the Hiltons, which I got a story about that too, but it's everywhere. So Exactly. It's the mental thing, Pandy. Exactly, exactly. Because Tampa had a black serial killer. Like, I'm sorry, you just don't hear about it. But then you start to hear about more black serial killers, more white serial killers, Hispanic serial killers. It ain't got to do with race. It's all in the mental, and it's no color about it. It's upbringing. It's mental. In my opinion. But going back to me saying, okay, I was in the hood, straight up thugs and gang members would stop what they call it, gang busting or gang. I don't even know the slang for it. I don't know, because my mama didn't play that mess. I ain't never been a part of the gang, a tribe or nothing. Like, I'm Terrence, okay? Gang banging, Pandy. Y'all see me. I wouldn't lie to you. I'm not gonna pretend to know that I know about that. Like, what I'm about to tell you is what I know for a fact, okay? Because I've had relatives that's a part of that. And you see it in the community and stuff. Yes, it was violence, but it was violence at the person that they were going towards. They didn't include anybody else. So we know that more and more and more, it's like the gun violence and all that from the gangs, and it's like the drive-bys and all that. But again, that depends. Like, that was happening a lot in California. No shade to California, but Mississippi was not doing that mess. If they drove by, they knew they were going to take you out. I'm just keeping it real. But my point is, the gangs and the members and things like that, like I said, unfortunately, I had family that were a part of that, would open the door for older women and older men, would turn the music down when they're driving past a funeral, would respect a church. Respect the church. Like I said, you hear some craziness. You know what I'm saying? You hear some craziness about people, gangs and this having beef with, someone who passed away or whatever, and them coming in and, hurting people at the funeral home or wherever the case is. And it's like, but that was like what, sissy eaters, maybe, I think you had come in it, and it's more prevalent in 2000 and on. That didn't happen. That didn't happen back in 1990. I was 5 then. I was 4. Wait. Oh my God. I was 4 in 1990. I was 4. Oh my gosh. And then 1990, yeah, because I was born in 86. I really am like a baby if I think about it, because that was not long ago. I'm having moments on live like, man, I'm young. I guess I just feel like an old soul, like I done been through so much, I think it's a career. I think it's like working in this field, like on payroll. It'll be 17 years in February, and it'll be 16 years as a traveler. I think it magnifies. I think it increases your perspectives and just your mental about a lot of things, because we in a scary world. But anyway, like I said back in the day, like it was respect. Believe it or not, like the gangs respected people, respected the community where they lived in. I mean, and I think as the years gone and gone and gone, everything just kind of got way out of hand. And I don't know. It's just scary to think about. You know what, Sissy, they did. And my sisters and I were reading up on some of that, even in Mississippi, because they closed a lot of homeless shelters. They closed all the, you are exactly right. I swear we were talking about this, because you had a couple of facilities in my town of Columbus, and they closed those down. And it's like, okay, well, where do the people that are mentally, challenged, where do they go? and a lot of them go to the streets, and a lot of them are schizophrenics, and they're, bipolarisms and things like this, things that really in our Black community, I'm just keeping it real, and this is no shade to us as a Black culture, because I know my channel is a melting pot, and as I wanted to stay that way. But we do need to touch base on every religion and every background and all that. Columbus, Mississippi. But I went to Columbus, Ohio. I traveled. I worked in Wexter Medical Center in Columbus, Ohio. And I love Donato's Pizza. You give me some Donato's Pizza, I ain't talking. I'm going to be quiet on this live stream. What's up, Solo Priest? Thanks for coming in. Yes. Okay, you know what? I agree. But unfortunately, I feel like if they were to have an episode, because I know I keep saying, because of my family, but it's a blessing and a curse, I guess, because I have family members that literally, are bipolar, are schizophrenic, and you're right. Definitely feel like more safer, like within society, on the streets or what have you, and not being. I think Jamie Foxx did what was that? Was it The Soloist? I think so, guys. Right? Was it The Soloist? The Soloist, where he was mentally challenged, but true story. But oh my God. Mentally challenged does not mean that you can be talented and that you can't inspire, motivate, uplift, and just be an amazing person. It doesn't mean that, but you're right. In a way, I guess if you are institutionalized, they want to give you the pills. They want to control you. So I can respect that, Solo, big time. But what I was saying, I was just like, it's just, like I said, even within my family and stuff, it's just something where, you do see it. You see it, and I think those people get out into the community and stuff at times, like I said, and maybe have a episode or a situation, and then it does become like something where somebody's hurting somebody or somebody's doing this, but I don't think it's them a lot. I just think that it's the fact that I don't want to say, oh my gosh, well, the environment or society or what's the word I'm looking for, or the politics or whatever have failed the community. I don't think it's that. I just think that, people just need to educate themselves, be more aware of these things. Right, Penny? I didn't look at it like that either. I'm not going to lie. I actually talked to this guy who, in Tampa, who declares himself, says, okay, I'm bipolar. I am, he says that he has multiple personalities, and he's also homeless. But he was like, if you were to ask me, okay, well, are you content? He said, absolutely. And y'all, I gave him money or whatever, like not like a whole lot of money, but just gave him money. And I'm not saying this to brag or anything. That does not matter to me. But I gave him money, but he started talking. He started, giving me his testimony about life and things, and I'm just like, wow, it's so sad, but it's so true. It's like, he's content here versus having a roof over his head and in a, really in a way where it takes away from everyday life. Like, it's almost like, I guess, jail in a certain way. So I can see that. I can see that. And thanks for pointing that out. There's another movie similar to that movie starring Samuel L. Jackson. I forgot the name of it, but it's a great movie. He's a pianist. Oh wow. I think I know that. I know these movies, I just can't think. Y'all, this is like really, really good conversation. Thank y'all for bringing this out of me. You know, I think it's just not me, it's y'all because you guys when you come in and then you express some of your thoughts about some things, it's just you're making this an actual a real conversion, you know, and this is awesome. It's awesome. It's something like I'm not gonna say you don't see it on YouTube, but you don't see it enough because you'll get it over at Shay Loves. You'll get it over at Nirvana's. You'll get it at Tammy C's. Unique Speaks. Always Tam Tam. What I'm saying, TSM Rapper. You're gonna get it at these over on these channels, these platforms, because they understand the real. They understand realness and the importance of being authentic and transparent. Even it's important, y'all. It's important. It's important. And so I like to talk about it. I like to in a way where, you know, okay, well, so many people. So Alvin, how you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in, bro. So many people want to discuss like okay, what is going on with Wendy Williams? What is going on with say Beyonce and Jay-Z and this and that? Like you want to discuss all these things. I mean, because they are current events in a certain way, but you don't want to discuss Jesus. You don't want to discuss like police brutality. You don't want to discuss, and I said it, police brutality. You don't want to discuss like, you know, black, the situation with Black Lives Matter or this or that. Oh, because it's so controversy and oh my gosh, like one girl told me she's oh my gosh, she's from Africa but she lives in the USA now, and she says news we can use, right? I like the way that sounds. News we can use. I love that, Pandy. But she lives in the US now, and she said how I feel like I'm losing my train of thought again. Um, it's gone. I talk about it. All right, I love your live. You got that voice. Thank you so much, chilling with Tracy Anderson. Pandy, you talk about it. Pandy, you do. I'm sorry, I didn't even mention you. Pandy, of course you talk about it. Pandy, because you are Pandy's hair, candy, and more. Like, of course you talk about it. Your channel is real. Your channel is literally, I can say your channel is positivity. Like I'm a part of positive channels. Now, let's just be honest. I'm not saying that I'm not a part. That I'm not saying that if your genre, if your niche is okay, yes, it's drama topics in this. I see the good in it. You got to hustle. I respect that. You're not coming on here and wishing people dead, or that doesn't make you a terrible bad person. It's what your content is about, you know. And I can appreciate that. Like I said, I'm somebody who see the good in everybody, and you know what? I feel energy. Okay, if the energy is right, I'm good with you, and that's how I look at it. I'm not gonna lie. It's some people that have been trying to connect, and I'm telling you guys, I don't know what it is, but my energy is so off with about their energy, and I'm like, yeah, no, I just can't. I don't, and I'm not gonna be nasty about it. I'm gonna be professional. I'm gonna let them know now. And I've done that. I've done that in the future. I've done it in the past, actually about like 2 times. And the response is never okay, like, okay, well, thanks for letting me know this or whatever, and I'll just leave you alone. It was always almost like, okay, you're trying to retaliate. You're trying to put out into the universe something nasty maybe about me. And it's like, no, sometimes, you know what? Somebody posted something and they were like, oh, okay, stop trying to make everybody like you because you don't even like everybody. I thought that was so real. She said, stop trying to like everybody. No. Stop trying to make everybody like you because you don't even like everybody. And I was like, ding, ding, ding. Like, nobody is going to like everybody. You know, I mean, it's just real. Thank you so much. Thank y'all so much. Y'all so sweet. And Patty says, right, I try to raise awareness to things that impact us all in a positive way, of course. I slip it in between the hair content. Wow, Pandy, exactly. Pandy, no, you definitely do. No, I'm not, Pandy, I ain't just talking. Look, I checked out some of your content. I promise you, you are super, super positive. And not to mention, I mean, oh my, y'all, she's so talented. You got so many talents, is out of this world. You know, it's electric, you know. So, but no, your channel is too. And that's why I gravitate towards, say, you and a lot of other people. Alvin, he's one of them as well. You are most welcome. You are most welcome. Y'all, my deal is, you know what? I know that I'm not perfect. I know none of us are. We know that we're gonna keep saying that. We know God is perfect, you know, and we're not. And I'm not striving for perfection. I tell everybody at the hospital, y'all, we're gonna strive for excellence. Well, now we can be excellent. You can be excellent, doggone can be. But with a nasty negative mind and spirit, I don't see the full amount of excellent coming from that. I mean, it doesn't make sense, you know. It doesn't make sense, you know, for you to be nasty and just outright horrible to someone, and then you expect, but then you say, "Oh, I'm striving for excellence," and you're putting nasty and negative energy into the world. I don't know everybody and stuff, but I'm gonna put positive energy into the world. I did it, man. I'm telling y'all, I drive so much in like cross country, and I just stopped every time I had to fill up for gas, and I stopped at a Pilot, a Love truck stop, a Travel America, you know, a center or something like that. I'm gonna go in that store because 9 times out of 10 I may have to pee, or I want a snack. Don't judge me. But I'm gonna go in that store. I say a snack, but man, I'll be stopping at some of them stores and I'll get the Godfather's pizza, or I'll get the chicken crispies, you know, the crispy crunchy chicken. Oh my gosh. Now I want some food. But Birds, how you doing? Says I'm the same way. I love that. Pandy, you laughing at me. But what I'm gonna do is I'll stop in and I'm gonna be like, you know, hey, how you doing? Or if it's not even a thing of, okay, even I'm not speaking or something, which really I always speak to everybody. But I'm gonna when I get to the door and say if I'm at, like I say, a Pilot or whatever, and it happens to be I'm getting to the door and somebody is coming in, I'm gonna hold the door open for them. And I think like, okay, my cousin, she was like, I ain't holding the door for. Last time I did it for this chick, she just walked in and she didn't even say thank you or she didn't acknowledge me. You're not doing it for the acknowledgments of, okay, of people flesh on here on earth, you're doing it for the acknowledgement from God. He sees that. He loves that. I from my opinion, I feel like he has a cup, right? He has a bottle, and when we do that, it fills up his bottle. So it's filling up his spirit and his on heart. It fills up. It gives him more and more and more. It shows him that, wow, I can respect and care about a stranger. That's so amazing. And he wants to see more and 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 more of it. You didn't think I stopped, right? I don't want to stop. God doesn't want it to stop. He wants to see more of it. And I know it probably sounds like crazy, or somebody might be thinking like, that is absolutely ridiculous. I'm not going to be respecting people or doing that for people who just don't got any love for me. Y'all, I think that we're looking at this in the wrong way. Some of us are. We're making this about us, and it's not about us, okay? It's not about us. Because in the end, we're going to be okay. But it's not about us. It's not. That's kind of deep to say that, but I've always felt that way. Y'all, it's raining here in Florida. Again. It's supposed to rain like the next 9 days. Pandy, thank all of y'all for sticking around and just chatting with me. It means so much to me. It, honest to God, it really does. I feel so blessed. I really do. This is like therapeutic for me. And honest to God, I need the therapy. Like when I say that, that's not a bad thing. I'm just saying I need to be able to talk. I need to be able to release energy and things into life. And I need to be able to know that, okay, you know what? I have someone who's listening. And I want y'all to feel this. I want y'all to, know that you have me. We have each other. Emu, how you doing? Bird says, Terrence, it says, let the mind be in us that is also in Christ Jesus. Birds, you better sit down somewhere. You better sit, because I'm going to shout again like I did earlier, and y'all know I'm trying to recover my voice. Because I'm telling you, what that is, solo you say exactly. Amazing. I mean, I feel it. I feel it 110% within my bones. That's pretty deep. Pandy, are you sick? Wow. Pandy, when you going live next time? Like, I know you might do the pop-ups, but I'm just saying, like, or do you think that you probably go live, say, tomorrow sometime? Because I would love to be in your live stream. I have to catch a replay, but that's awesome. I don't know your email address. Hold on 1 second. It's the Terrence kind of thing. Doesn't matter what you bring. I have it written down on so many things, but I just can't go to it right now. I'm going to write it down on here, birds. A beer run? I know that's right. What kind of beer do you drink? I like Coronas and Guinness. So birds, it's tennis player forever 2002 at yahoo.com. Can you see that okay? If anybody can see that, just type it in the chat. And then maybe birds, you can, if you can't see it as well, and if somebody can type it, you'll be able to see it from there. And it's spelled out correctly, tennis player forever, the numbers 2002 at yahoo.com. Ashamed to say, LOL, a bit of a beer snob. What do you mean, a beer snob? Because that's not nothing to be ashamed of. It's a Terrence kind of thing. Doesn't matter what you bring. Hey, hey. Come and watch him do his thing. Because it's a Terrence kind of thing. Yeah. It's a Terrence kind of thing. Doesn't matter what you bring. Come and watch him do his thing. Because it's a Terrence kind of thing. And I'm a little raspy. You're welcome. I did not get it fixed till Tuesday. And it was in the high 80s here. Pandy, oh my God. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Woo. 4 days. That's like a week. Girl, that's like a week. But you know what? Thank God you got it fixed. Thank God you got it fixed. Thank you, Jesus, that you got it fixed. Oh, wow. Pandy, thank you. Thank you so much. Honest to God, I mean, it's my pleasure. But Pandy, I'm telling you, look, girl, I'm not trying to, I promise you I ain't trying to like just preach and be funny, but listen, you know, we know that it can always be worse. It can always be worse. And I mean, I know right now that you know that as well. And it may not, you probably like, I know Terrence, you ain't even got to tell me, but I want you to understand, girl, it can always be worse. I'm telling you. And for myself, that's what, I mean, like I said, I'm 35 and that's what I'm learning more and more and more of. Cause I don't know if I told you the story back here, with like when I first started traveling, my first couple of jobs, and then I get a job in California in Duarte, and it was at City of Hope and an oncology facility for children, and it's a bunch of cancer, it's cancer research facility, and it's a bunch of kids that had cancer. And I was a complete a-hole with my company and just frustrated with people because my company didn't pay me on time. Now, this was the bigger thing that I was like, why would I behave that way? Now, again, I was 22, 23 at the time. I was young, okay? And I've been a young traveler, like, seriously. I started traveling when I was 21. Yeah. Well, actually, I started traveling like at 20, but then turning 21. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. That is so crazy. But yeah, I had a little bit of money. And my company was going to pay me. They've already communicated that, but it was like some technical difficulties and things. And I was like, I don't care about that. And this is effing this is this is that. And I was so angry. I'm telling y'all, I was so angry. And I mean, it makes me emotional even right now. It definitely made me so emotional back then. But I saw this girl, I was upset. I was coming to work and I was upset because I didn't get paid. But I had money, I had food, a beautiful, beautiful apartment back then. It was like real nice apartment. I mean, like my company provided me with so much money for a stipend, but I got my own apartment. But very beautiful. And nice neighborhood, nice everything. I had everything that I needed and then some. But I'm complaining, going off, cursing, being just nasty to people. Even the woman that was on the phone, which was my recruiter at the time, didn't have anything to do with the payroll, but I took things out on her. My point is, I saw this girl, y'all, and didn't know at the time that this girl only had so many weeks to live. Didn't know that. Did not know. This little girl, she was 5 years old, kicking a ball outside the hospital because, it's an oncology facility and the parents can stay on the premises. They can stay, because this girl had to have surgeries and testings done like just about every other day. So anyway, she's kicking this ball, and it just so happened I was driving into work. I parked a ways away from them, but it just so happened that God allowed for us to see each other, for me to cross their path again, or at least see him again, because I had never met him before. I just saw him at the front of the hospital. And so the little girl was like, hey, I was like, hey, and I'm saying, hey, and I'm trying to smile and, through all this anger. And then her mommy says, okay, well, let's let him get to work. And actually she said Terrence, because I had my scrubs on and my name badge. Well, let's Terrence get back to work. I said, oh, no, you're not. No, get to work. I said, no, you're not bothering me. And she goes, oh, she can be a little talker. And I said, she can be a talker. I said, I like to talk too. And I was like, what's your name? And she's like, never forget. She says, Emily. And it makes me sad too, because I played tennis with one of my, a friend of mine. I played tennis with her. And she was diagnosed with brain cancer, and she passed away years back. Emily, anyway, and she, like, I just didn't know, like, it just, the Emily, that name just, so much comes through my mind when I hear about that. I've had another friend in school, and she was a twin, and she had passed away. I mean, it's just, that name just brings back so much to me. So anyway, and this little girl, for sure, she's like, Emily. And I'm like, it's just, that name makes you smile, right? It does. It's such a beautiful name. And it's simple, but it's so wow. So anyway, she was like, my name is Emily. And I was like, wow. And then so, and she went back to kicking this ball. I mean, it was just so adorable. I mean, she was just so in love with this ball. And her mom was like, started to cry, was telling me about her experience, and that, the doctors, giving her, honest to God, a couple of months to live, y'all, which is weeks to live. And her mom is telling me this. Her mom is, crying, not hysterically, but she's crying. And this girl is kicking this ball. Y'all better, I'm not lying. Oh my God. I mean, when I tell you, it was instant in me, like it was instantaneous. And I still tell this story, and I make myself emotional. I get goosebumps because I'm telling y'all, this girl she was 5, y'all, and she was so sweet, and she wasn't caring about nothing but playing with that damn ball. I'm telling you. And it put something in me. I was like, if you don't shut the up about this paycheck, because you're gonna get paid, you got money in your accounts. Why are you so worried about that? When this girl is living, we all have to leave this world, y'all. We all have, but this girl she ain't even started her life. Haven't even started her life. And it always did something. That story, it sticks. That type of story will stick to you. Because we can say, oh, a little girl or a little baby lost their life, or somebody got burned in the house. But I'm telling y'all, this was just like right up in my face. And it was right. God did that at that time. He let me go through that. He let me experience this because he was like, look at you now. Now look at you. And I'm sorry. He does that. He look at you. And I'm like, God, I'm sorry. I am sorry. I am sorry. I am sorry. I am sorry. Y'all, I promise you, I ain't complaining about no more paychecks since then. And a lot of things have happened. And even more so, like I said, I've had best friends commit suicide. My mom dying of cancer. Like all I'm saying is, Pandy, I'm not trying to sound crazy. I'm just not sound crazy. I'm just saying, that's bad. It's bad that it's bad that you went through that and you had to deal with that. But I'm telling you, girl, and it's not to say, okay, well, this problem is bigger than yours. All I'm saying is, it really is. We have so much to be grateful for and thankful for. And it really can be a lot worse. And that's why I say, people say, man, well, aren't you upset about your car or upset about this or that? It takes a lot, y'all. It takes a lot. Honestly, I would even still be working here, but I know that I can't lose everything that I worked for. I'm going to get into another conversation too, and about that. Thank you, Pandy. Thank you. I'm gonna get into another. It's something I work in my hospital, especially pharmacy. You see a lot with peds, but you are correct. It could have been much worse. Hey, Dumbo and Stubby, how you doing? Dumbo and I said Dumbo and Stubby. Dumbo and Nene. I see a name change going on there. What's up? How you doing? How y'all doing? Pandy, exactly. But like I said, that's good. I love to hear that, Dumbo and Nene. I love to hear that. I'm doing so good. I'm doing really good. You know why I'm doing so good? Because y'all here, because Pandy's hair, Candy, and more. She's here in the building. We having a wonderful conversation. Birds, I know Birds is still watching. Jeffrey coming on in. How you doing, Jeffrey? I'm doing so great because of y'all. Okay, y'all make me feel so much better. I know y'all have been praying, about the situation with my job, and even last night we're working so hard and my voice leaving and the sinuses, and now it's back a little bit. My voice is back just a little bit, So I appreciate y'all for everything. And so I'm doing just great that y'all, because y'all are here. But I said I wanted to talk a little bit about the job. And I know some people say, I probably got some friends out there in the bushes like, no. But no, this is not to bash. It's to bring more awareness, okay? Because this is not a horrible place. Actually, no place that I've been to is, oh my gosh, this is absolutely horrible. And oh my God, what it is, it's not the hospitals. We know it's the people inside. Let's just be honest. It's the people inside who want to cut corners, who don't want to, who just stop doing the right thing. Something happened along the way where they probably got burned out, and it's not their fault. It's not their fault. They got burned out, and now they just don't care to do the right thing. They don't care. But it's the fault of higher management, if you ask me. If you were to ask me, it's the administrative duty. It's the administration. Okay, it's their duty to make sure that me and everybody else coming through that door feels welcome. Like, guys, it's almost like, okay, they're the mama, the dad, you know, and I'm not trying to sound weird, but they have to protect us, right or wrong. They have to protect us. So if you're not protect, I traveled. I'm traveling, okay, currently, okay. I see stuff, and I'm a sponge. I talk, but I shuts up. And I'm a sponge, and I'm that fly, and I soak it all in. And I chart it all in. I ain't a snitch, but I make sure to have everything logged in and have all my emails and all that good stuff, because you got to do it. You got to be that way. Lakeland? Let me Google this. How far am I from Lakeland? I can't be too far from Lakeland. One second. Sorry, y'all. It's raining bad out. It says I'm an hour and 35 minutes away from Lakeland. Because Plant City, okay, that's ringing a bell. Plant City, yeah, I'm an hour and 35 minutes. But then you got like some of it, you know, depending on, I guess, like tolls and certain things, it's a little longer, but that's not far. I don't think so. And so Jeffrey says, I am a sponge too. Exactly. I'm a sponge with my market research job, and I hope it lands me an interview with one of the big wigs for a better position in the... Jeffrey, I already told you that how much I'm fascinated with you and your work ethic and just your mindset, because you playing your cards right. And I'm sorry, guys, I'm gonna say, for lack of better words, no, you gotta play them right. It is a game of life. It really is. When we look at it, it really is. Like, even if we have our own businesses, we have to play the cards right. And I say that in a way of, no, we ain't playing deuces, we ain't playing spades, we're not gambling, okay? I just say we have to play the cards right, as in treat people right, as in pay attention. Literally be a student of your craft. Like, yeah, we definitely know we can be teachers, but we have to. You ever got to the point where, or you may see this, guys, like, because I know I see it, I have to check people on it, where the teacher feels like he or she can't be taught anything. Let me say that again. Where the teacher feels like he or she cannot be taught anything. They feel as if they know everything, and they want to let you know that. That's the problem. That's very pseudo, which is false. That doesn't make sense. No one knows everything, and you should always want to continue to learn and grow. And that what makes you a better teacher. Can we get an amen? That makes you a better teacher. If you can be the person to learn from your students, to learn from your surroundings, that's going to make you a better teacher. I got a phone call, y'all. I'm sorry. We might be vacating Lakeland or Tampa next month or November. Just saying. Okay, cool. Well, Dumbo and Nene, hey, y'all just let me know. Because y'all know I'm a little traveling man, so I would hope that I could be in Florida around that time, but you never know. And then you never know. Where are y'all right now? Again, Dumbo and Nene, where are y'all right now? Jeffrey, I just can't. Scranton, Pennsylvania. Like I was like, you never know. I probably can be closer to y'all even before then. You never know. So I've been in those situations like where it's like I have a friend of mine and say, oh my God, like we're both from Mississippi, obviously, but now she lives in the state of Washington and or Washington State, I should say. And she's like, oh, you need to. And when she was in Mississippi visiting, when are you coming back home to Mississippi? And I'm like, I don't know. Hopefully soon. And I ended up being going to Tacoma going to Tacoma, and then she was headed back to Washington State, and we met up, and it's like it's just you never know, especially because I travel. So let's just say, you know what, Lord sees fit, we'll meet up, and I would love to hang out with y'all. When I tell you, like, I know it'll be a good time, it'll be a good time. Manhattan, New York, I've been there. Wow. She's from, oh my God, I've been to Manhattan. Worked in Manhattan, have lived in Manhattan. I mean, I've lived through all parts of New York. And when I say live, I mean live because, hey, Tammy, I'm sorry. I'm actually streaming from my phone, doing the live stream on my phone. So that's why I just couldn't answer. I apologize. But I know it's getting late, I guess, but it's not too late. You ain't going to bed right now, are you? Okay, sorry. Quick question, Etsy. Do you think that being a positive person paints a target on you? Absolutely. 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 It paints a bigger target on you. Being a positive individual paints a bigger target than being a negative individual. Like, and these are my opinions. I am basing this off of things that have happened to close friends of mine, close family members of mine, where it's like because of their positivity, people want to break you. They want to break you more. They know, people already know, like, okay, the ones that are negative and, they'll curse people out. They'll get you right real quick and don't mind going back and forth kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? That those Twitter fights or whatever, the social media fights. But a positive person, always, being positive and always trying to be positive. And when I say always, I'm not saying 100% because, again, nothing is 100%, in the way of perfection. I mean, you can make 100 on a test because Lord knows I made some hundreds on the test. And if I got everything right, I want my 100. I don't want that teacher that says, well, no one gets 100. The devil is a lie. Now I can see if you say nobody's perfect, I get that. But you better give my 100. Anyway, don't get me preaching on that because I'll preach on that too. But definitely, I think people will come for you and they want to see you break down and they want to see you give in and be negative and nasty. And for that, I'm saying, definitely, it's a target, and that's okay. That just, I mean, if you're that kind of person, that wants to be positive, and you should feel appreciated, for that amount of pressure. Billie Jean King says it. Pressure is a privilege. It's a privilege to feel pressure and in situations in life. I mean, not everybody probably will feel that or will be given that. And so I'm not saying, well, I should feel so lucky. I'm not speaking about myself. I'm just speaking for people. They should feel blessed to be able to have that. Okay, let me read some comments. She says, you're good. Jerry says, I was able to get a free Wendy's single cheeseburger today with any purchase. Very good deal on the app. I never got those good deals on the app, and I got Wendy's app. I get really good deals on McDonald's app, and which I don't eat too much McDonald's, but I got a really good deal on Sonic. And but that was a long time ago. Wendy's is so good. They are delicious. Do you like the double stacks? The double stacks, you can't even get into a 4 for $4 now. It has to be, now everything is, no, actually all the 4 for $4s are now $4.44, and you can get like the junior cheeseburger deluxe or something like that. But I love the double stacks, and you got to get the $5 or more meal. Give Terrence 100%. I know, right? When it comes to work, when it comes to schoolwork, like, I'm sorry, I've had teachers say, no, I don't give 100s. I think that's a bad thing. Like, ma'am, sir, no, like, this is a test. Like, I can make 100 on the test. I can't. Okay, maybe I didn't, I wasn't perfect or whatever. I understand what you're saying, but no, you better give me the 100. Like, I don't get that. Yeah, Penny, those double stacks go hard. Wow, a privilege to feel pressure. Definitely put that quote in your book. Yeah. I mean, honest to God, Billie Jean King, she talks about it a lot. Y'all know I love tennis and I love Billie Jean King. That woman has done so much and still is doing so much. She's the pioneer, not only of the sport of tennis, but just a pioneer of life. She's helped so many people, women and men, okay, reach their full potential. And she's helped Serena. She's helped Venus. She's helped so many men, like I said, tennis players alike, but also other professions and everything. The woman is a beast. And when she said that, because she talked a lot, to Serena, and a part of that, Serena kind of gave her the inspiration to even say that. And she has other quotes as well, but it's true. Pressure is a privilege. Think about it. The people that really ain't feeling the pressure ain't really doing nothing. I'm just saying. Jeff said, well, I lived in Buffalo, New York. I went to Wegmans all the time as well as Top Market. Tammy, we talk about Wegmans, right? I used to love to eat those double stacks, but love the grilled chicken wraps at Wendy's. I ate those too. Now I'm not gonna lie, if you put 2 and 2 beside, if you put them beside each other and say, okay, which one you gonna do? I'm gonna do the double stack. But what trumps the double stack for me are the taco salads. Those taco salads are everything. Wendy's got it together with those. I ain't lying. And you know what I like? I love taco salads, and I go to places and stuff. Even authentic Mexican restaurants, and they just don't get it right. And then sometimes the chips are not as crispy or this, but Wendy's just got it. I don't know the business that they get the chips from, but they're delicious. And then you can put it into the salad, Now, I don't know how long it take y'all to eat. It don't take me very long, but I do take my time with those taco salads. I just love to just like, I just appreciate the food. And so I don't really rush through it. I actually must say I actually do rush through a double stack. But double stacks are like this little. They're really not a big sandwich. They've never been a big sandwich. But my point of talking about the tacos is the fact that you put them in the chips. You put the chips in the taco, in the actual salad to make a taco salad, and the chip never loses its crunch. And it takes me some time to eat the taco salad, but that chip never loses its crunch. And I put chips in there for about like 5-10 minutes in, like, say, Doritos or Tostitos, and it loses its crunch. Now, you can just take the chip and dip, but I'm saying I like to put them off in there, and it still has its crunch. That makes for a real good taco salad, in my opinion. It's good, Damo and Nini. It's good. Jeffrey said, I used to work at Wendy's when I was in high school, and the only item that was kind of gross was a chili. And that was because the burnt hamburger meat was used to prepare the chili. Really? Oh, because the chili is snapping. Woo, that chili is so good to me. I love that chili. Yeah, Pandy, it is good. The taco salad is so good. But I think that probably was just because of that burned hamburger meat. Because, yeah, they chili be good. They chili be on point. Y'all, Tammy C's made some chili. And that may be something I may go get. I don't know what I want now. Pandy, I don't know what I want. Sonic, Wendy's chili, Wendy's double stack. I probably need to do a post on the community, right? What y'all, a poll on it. What y'all gonna have today? What would y'all have? But then, that Chinese that's right beside the hotel. It's right beside the hotel, and I get a DoorDash. I do that because, honest to God, it's the way I can kind of give back, because I'm going to tip every time they come. But I literally DoorDash. Literally, I can walk out. No joke. It's like right beside. It's like, okay, you have Quality Inn, and then you have the Quality, and then you have the restaurant. Just saying. But I like to do the DoorDash because I love when they come in. I say come in when they say, okay, they're approaching, and then it's like I tip them, and like it's made. Tammy can tell you, I've been doing I did the DoorDash for like almost 2 weeks now, and it just feels good to tip them. Like I don't do the tip on the website. I do cash tips, and it just feels so good when they be like, thank you so much. I mean, one time, like I said, the man had me crying because he started crying, and we prayed together, and I had to put a post up because, like, not just to brag about giving somebody a $10 tip when your meal was like 16, 17 bucks, but it's just the fact that, oh my gosh, it meant so much to him. So anyway, I just love anything to make me feel good. That's just what I'm saying. So that's also food. Pandy, I know. Wendy's with the frosty with the frosty for dessert. WA. Oh, you like the Frosties? Or are you asking about the Frosties? I love their Frosties, but Wendy's here still has the Wendy's still has the strawberry Frosties because it was for a limited time, but they've extended it here. But that's Florida. I don't know about where you are, but also what the dessert that I love and it trumps everything are those sugar cookies. The sugar cookies are so good, y'all. Like, even when they've been sitting out for a minute and they kind of hard, like, I don't do hard sugar cookies, but they be right. They are so good. Like, I don't know what it tastes like. The sugar cookie, again, food for me does bring on emotions and memories and certain things and good and happy thoughts and whatever and all that. But, like, for the most part, it's a positive. And so I ate their sugar cookie for the first time I was in Tampa. And I went to the one that's on Hillsboro, and it's like, it's in what you would call the hood. And I'm sorry, the hood got some good Wendy's. They got good Wendy's. I mean, it's some, the service ain't that great, but the food is really good. Just like with Popeyes. I mean, it don't be that great, like far as the service, but the food be good. I get the vanilla one, can't do chocolate. Oh, wow, okay. Have y'all do Damo and Nene or Nene? I got real country, Nene. That's what they call Kelsey, my niece. Nene hit me. And Nene do be hitting them too. Nene she a little bad something. She the youngest, but she's the strongest one. And she's the girl. I absolutely dip my fries into their Frosty. And I dip, their fries are good, but I feel like they're a little bit more soggy now because how they cut them or whatever. But I do dip there still, but I love dipping Rallies or Checkers and McDonald's in their in Wendy's Frosties. It's so good. I know some folks be like, "What? You eat like a pregnant lady?" I'm like, "No, you like." I don't know why they tie to so much stuff with women in pregnancies. I'm like, no, you just enjoy food and you enjoy mixing different things with food. Like, I mean, I don't know. Did y'all do the mayonnaise and mustard? I mean, the mayonnaise and ketchup in high school? Like, that was trending, right? I mean, who didn't do that? Pretty much Thousand Island dressing. I missed you. I'm sorry. I know. Let me tell you, Checkers is the business. Oh, Tammy. Y'all know last night I said I didn't eat nothing because I was fasting at the hospital, and then what I thought would probably just be maybe, I mean, I was like, I'm gonna be here all night. I didn't think I was really gonna be there all night, and it turned into like a 16 and a half. Oh yeah, Tammy, I worked 16 and a half hours at the job yesterday. And then I got off and I literally went live. And if you saw that replay, I literally, like, my voice is gone now, but my voice was gone on that replay, on that live stream. But I went live, right, drove straight here, didn't eat anything, and just went live. And I kept telling people, no, I was not funky. Just saying. But I did take a nice, great, just a nice bubble bath with Epsom salt and a cup of bleach in the water. Yes, I do that. And I feel so good. And I feel good today. I really do. But always tell. I know, right? Tam, girl. That's how we do. We feel, Tam, we be feeling food talk, food language, the art of food. We love it, right? But yeah, we were talking about double stacks and everything, and Sonic and this and that. Jeffrey kind of restarted it because he said he had got a free cheeseburger with the app, and I said, oh, I have that app and I never get this. And then we started talking about other stuff, which is food. And that's what we own currently. But that's a beautiful topic. Wow, birds. Okay. Clorox in your shower gel. Wow. Y'all, people don't believe it, but I get this from my grandma and I get this from my mom. And I'm sure my grandma got it from her mom. But bleach water, which is actually great for you. I mean, I know some people are allergic, but even in surgery, the doctors uses chloropactin. And it's a really, really good chloropactin. So you have your saline and then you have the chloropactin, which is like this powdery stuff, which is, it basically is bleach, and you pour it into your saline, which is on the field. So it's sterile, okay? It's the chloropactin is coming in a little container from the nurse, and then she, it's powdery, and then she just, shakes it into the sterile water or sterile saline, and does that. And so then naturally, you mix it around, and it literally is bleach water. And so you do that. A lot of orthopedic surgeons, a lot of surgeons, period, they trust everything with it, where they want you to baptize your instruments into it before they use them. They irrigate with chloropactin. And it is said to, it fights, it helps with infection. It keeps down infection. And if there were to be an infection, it aids in with like say a speedy recovery of an infection. And it's proof. I mean, the proof is in the proof is in the pudding, but in this case, the proof is in the Clorox. That Epsom salt will restore you. It does. It does. I don't know how, but it does. It really does work. And guys, I'm not kidding. Like, I did that. I did the Vicks Vapor Rub. I didn't take nothing special last night. I did do my honey, and I warmed up some tea. And this is how I sound. I think I sound a lot better than I did actually this morning. Like, because the live stream was going into the morning. The live stream went into early Saturday morning. Because it was, and I want to clarify that up too, because I said somebody's going to say he missed today. And I was like, no, I didn't. Because I started my live stream before midnight. My voice is still kind of going a little bit. But I started my live stream before midnight. And I stayed on live till after midnight. So that's why, it starts on Friday, but it's showing Saturday because that's when it finishes. So I still got on there anyway. Whatever. Tammy says she can't wait to do her improv. I know that's going to be so much fun. Perfect for inflammation too. Love Epsom salt. Exactly. You're right. You're so right. It's true. It really does work. Again, thank y'all for coming into this live stream. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up. I want to say thanks. I'm not just leaving just yet. I'm just thanking people. And thanks for the super chats that I received earlier. You guys, that was so sweet. I appreciate it. I most definitely do. Thank y'all. It really is so nice. It's so nice. I appreciate y'all. Tammy C's, I appreciate you. I really do. So yeah. So what else do y'all have planned? I'm getting groceries away. Okay, Tammy C's. Okay, awesome. I'll hit you up in a little while. You in Florida or in at your? So I'm in Florida right now. Yeah, I left Mississippi. My sister is back in Mississippi. You said that's a really good link? Okay, I'll check it out. So yeah, I'm in Florida. Yep. Oh, you said okay. And so what are y'all doing for the rest of y'all evening? Anything fun or I'm gonna leave that. Aaron Lopez Gaming, what's up? How you doing? You're back. What's up? Y'all got any plans for tonight or? Oh, well, look, put that phone on and just go to doing it, because like I say, content is life, life is content. Delta Blues, Mississippi, or is that the entire state? Or is that the entire state, the Delta? Oh, okay. Delta Blues, Mississippi. What do you mean? You're saying is Delta Blues? I'm sorry, guys. I'm just responding to some comments. Are you saying is Delta Blues like the entire state? I think that's what you mean. But Delta Blues is not like the entire state. And the Delta is like a city within the state. And actually like the Delta actually makes up several towns within the city of the state. Does that make sense? Pandy, that's awesome. You're doing exactly what I'm doing. Like I go to different like live streams, I go to different channels, and literally like that's like my, especially when I'm on call. Because honestly, guys, like I'm having like I said, I want to go and get the car service, but that's gonna take time. But I do want to go and play tennis, and it's a bit of a commute for me, like an hours away. But I want to go play tennis. I want to have fun, and I'm having fun doing this, and I'm having fun with work. But I just want to have fun playing tennis. Oh, you say I guess you're speaking more culturally and of the music. Oh, like the Delta Blues. Okay, well that is all of Mississippi. Yeah, it's just not in the Delta because there's people that there's clubs all around. Even in Mississippi, even in Columbus, there's like blues clubs. Is that what you mean? I hope I'm answering your question. Birds, I'll come pick you up, Terrence. Well, Birds, I would love for you too, but I'm gonna need you to you're gonna have to stick around like all day because I might get a call case and I'll need for you to drive me to the hospital. Then how I'm gonna get back? I'm tired of Uber. I'm tired of doing the Ubers and and then I'm tired of doing the Lyfts. I'm like, there's something else other than just Uber. It's Lyft. Volleyball? Oh my gosh. I love volleyball. Pandy, exactly. I do the same thing sometimes when I'm off on the weekend, but but I haven't been off. And the reason why it wasn't even it was not even my scheduled weekend, but it's because of like next week it's my scheduled week in on call. But this week weekend. It was not my scheduled weekend on call. It's just because you have call-ins and people, allegedly don't feel good, and who's going to cover it? So I mean, this chose me because I'm not going to lie. I did not volunteer this time. I did not. Because as you guys know, I'm putting in my notice and I put it in. And so, no, I'm not going to volunteer to take call at a place where I'm like, okay, does not need to be, they don't need to be doing anything anyway, kind of, sort of, and definitely not when there's resources available. I know it hurts when I tell people that work there, but the truth hurts sometimes. And I'm not meaning to say it to hurt you. So I'm not being ill, or I'm not trying to be malicious. I'm being real. Okay, Birds, and you in Tampa, right? Wow, Birds, we gotta meet up. We gotta meet up. Dang, when am I? I'm just like, so Birds, right now I'm in Port Richey, and I work. I'm working here, so I'm not far from Tampa. You know Port Richey, right? Well, the rest of my day, I'm gonna be. I might upload. I'm trying to. Okay, awesome. I'm gonna be doing like another video, and I'm trying to like edit and everything and stuff. And my internet here is not the greatest, so it seems like things like the editing software, certain things within the editing software isn't working. So that puts it doesn't. I'm not at a complete stop. I'm like yielding right now. So I'm not sure if I'll be able to finish that today or not, but I have posted one. I've uploaded one, and it's still cooking. You know how it goes into the studio and it's just marinating? Or no, it's not marinating. It's still cooking because marinating is even before the process. Well, Dumbo and Needy, that's so sweet for you to be doing that. Thank you so much. And also, I'm not just saying this, but like I said, Pandy said that, she, just kind of like pretty much just like network and check out, and network and support, and she's checking out other channels. And I do the same thing. So I will definitely try and look at more people, short and long content. Have this opportunity to maybe really comment and just engage with other people, and also check out, okay, who's going live. There's a lot of slot channels, and I'm a part of the slot community as well. Like, I love the slot community and stuff, and I love going to the casino. So like I said, that's in the works too, where because you have to get permission. So I still haven't received anything yet. But as when I do receive permission, I'm gonna be there, tripod and all, and hopefully to have more people in the chat. And then when I start to do that, if I see that I got more people in the chat, because of me being at the casino, I might do another channel. So, and I got that idea. Well, I got that directly from Peach McIntyre, where she's like, guys, do another channel. Do as many channels as you want to, but you don't want to do so many where you're not promoting them. So I know if I did a casino one, I would definitely promote the mess out of it. I just got so many ideas. Dumbo is Nene. I want to say Dumbo and stuff be so bad, but Dumbo and Nene, that is awesome. That's a fun place. So many people look at it, and when I say so many, I mean it's so many people that look at that like it's a horrible thing, and they say, what's the word within casino? And I'm like, casino? They're like, sin, sin. And I'm like, okay, that's a coincidence. And then they get mad at me and they walk off. Oh, hey girl. I love that. Oh, Pandy, I said the same thing. Their channel name is different. But change is good. And Dumbo and Nini, you can still be Dumbo Vlogs. You can still have that. What is that? What do you think about kilt? What is that? What is kilt? Oh, kilts. I'm thinking about trading my pants in for kilts. um, who wears those? What's the what's like the religion who wears a lot of it? Is it like Ireland, the Irish? Oh, Scottish. I think it's with like people that are like in Ireland and everything. Oh, Pandy, awesome. She says I also just connected with Peach on her her Facebook. I want to say FB, like FBI, because they be doing some research on her Facebook groups, and I'm so glad I did. I love her hustle. Pandy, I'm telling you, that girl hustles. She hustles crazy. But solo priest, kills are fine. Oh, that's so awesome. I love the support y'all give to each other. It's why I love doing this. I love doing this. I love to see this I love to see it within the chat. I love to see it in other people's live streams in their chats. Y'all, we making the world a better place because we are all really great content creators. We're all super positive, and we just need more and more and more and more of it. If we have more of it, we can fade out all the negativity. Y'all go way back, 2019. Okay, that's when I started. 20, 21, 22. Yes, 3 years ago is when I started. But I only started taking it serious like really I say this year, that's a lie. Really in 2021 is when I started taking it more seriously. Pants are uncomfortable. But you know what? I love scrubs because I feel like they are, well, let me just say this. I feel like they're not as revealing as sweatpants. And you are comfortable and they are stylish and I feel like I find them to be very professional looking. But that's all of that. All of those are my opinion. So nothing is in stone. Set in stone. Texas Gambles, what's up? It's a Terrence kind of thing. Doesn't matter what you bring. Come and watch him do his thing. Cause it's a Terrence kind of thing. Yeah. The voice is not 100%, but it's better than it's better than this morning. Cause I was like singing low. I was singing low this morning, like in my sleep. Well, out of my sleep, but I'm just laying there. I was like, it's a Terrence kind of thing. Doesn't matter what you bring. Come and watch him do his thing. Cause it's a Terrence kind of thing. Boom, 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 boom. So I was like, okay, that don't sound too, I don't think it sounds too bad. Then I recorded myself. I'm gonna record myself now singing it. And I'm gonna play it back. Y'all, I am silly, right? I'm crazy as they come. I know I am. Y'all can say y'all ain't gotta be shy. I'm crazy. So let's do it. It's a Terrence kind of thing. Doesn't matter what you bring. Come and watch him do his thing. Cause it's a Terrence kind of thing. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Oh, how I'm gonna press record again? Like, okay, let's see. I press the record again. That's gonna record it again. Terrence. Okay, here we go. It's a Terrence kind of thing. Doesn't matter what you bring. Come and watch him do his thing. Cause it's a Terrence kind of thing. Yeah. It's a Terrence kind of thing. Doesn't matter what you bring. Come and watch him do his thing. Cause it's a Terrence kind of thing. I think that sounds good. It's a Terrence kind of thing. I'm in love with that. Kelly, oh my gosh, Kelly. Thank you for the $1.99 super chat, super sticker donation. Thank you. I appreciate you so much for that. That means so much. Like, seriously. And Texas Gambles, thank you for, like, you know, saying thanks. Like, Texas, you are so freaking awesome. You're so great. You love when I sing it? Thank you so much. Okay, now that I can sing it a little bit better, the voice is still not there, though. Pandy, really thank y'all. I really do appreciate y'all saying that. Thank you. I get so excited. Because, like, I sat down and I was singing. I was just coming up with things with my niece, Kelsey, who I said is probably going to, like, you know, she gonna be like, Uncle Terrence, I pretty much came up with that. But, you know, we came up with it together. And obviously I came up with it. But I was like, okay, I want you to sing it, you know. And then that's when you see the video, very old video, where she's like, it's a Terrence kind of thing. Doesn't matter what you bring. Come and watch him do his thing. Because it's a Terrence kind of thing. And then she was like, and then we high-fived. I love that video. I watched that video a whole lot. And I don't know, it brings me so much excitement because I love the fact that, you know, we all, I don't know, it's like, I love the fact that they are, my nieces and nephews are so awesome and they love music and they love to sing, they love to dance. And that's something that my sisters and I did so much of. Y'all, if you believe it or not, my sisters and I were like, when it would rain and we'd have to be in the house and stuff, remember the boom box? Those, I don't even know the proper boom box, like the CD player with the tape player. And we would record. We had my dad would get us the tapes, you know, and we would record and pretend like we're doing, no kidding. We were pretending like we're doing a radio talk show. And we'd be like, hey, what's up? It's Terrence. But actually at the time it was like, it's Darnell, it's Keisha, and it's Josie. And we're gonna sing a little bit for you guys. I mean, it was so freaking funny. It was awesome. And I was telling Keisha, did you still got some of that? And like, we don't. Because guys, we were terrible. We would take the recordings, and you know how you took those tape myth, the tapes is what we called them. And you could record on them, but we would take them and we would pull out that plastic that was in there. And we would mess the tapes up on purpose. Why? I don't know, because we were kids, crazy kids. So we would do that. And then what would end up happening is we would try and roll it back in. Y'all remember doing that? We would roll it back in, do that, twist it back in, and it never worked. It never played right. It would always mess up, and then we'll do another, tape. My dad would give us another one. And we would just destroy all of them. Okay, Pandy, you remember, because I feel like, oh my gosh, does anybody remember that? So it's good you remember that. Thank you so much. Kelly, you are just awesome. Thank you so much. Kelly, thank you. I appreciate you saying that. He says I inspired him so much. You don't understand how that just inspires me. It inspires me continuously to keep going. I'm normal just like all of us, okay? We're all normal individuals, but we are amazing butterflies. And so that's the twist. We are amazing butterflies. We were once caterpillars, you know what I'm saying? And we would, we were cool then, but God put us into a cocoon and he prepped us. He shed more light into us. He put all of his love into us, and we came out of those cocoons flying, ready to fly, ready to soar, ready to tackle any and all things. We are all things positive, baby. So we fly above negativity. We fly above hate. We fly above anything discomforting. We fly above discouragement. We fly above shade and just the bullying and all things negativity, because we're all things positivity. Okay. We are positivity to the max. We are positive to the max. And people may not like that. Oh, well, move on. Because we're going to be positive. Like, honest to God, this whole process, y'all know how I like to say it, this process with the job, this 2 weeks notice is not a negative thing. Guys, I'm telling you, I've worked even harder as the 2 weeks starts to happen. I worked even harder. I'm staying even later. I'm on call. One of the doctors told me, Terrence, you are incredible. He said that to me. He said, wow, you know what? You know how to leave. I said, absolutely. You know how to leave. If anybody knows me, they know that, when my assignments end and all that good stuff, and I could have had a not so good time at the place, I'm always going to leave with a smile. I'm always going to leave in a positive way, a positive light. You would have to be lying to say that he left nasty or abrupt and he was mean and just negative. You would be lying, and, and it's okay. You can lie because, everything that's done in the light everything that's done in the light, everything that's done as a lie that's in the dark is going to be brought to the truth that's in the light. Y'all heard it. Everything that's done in the dark that's a lie is going to be brought to the truth in the light. Because those negatives are definitely going to be, they're not going to be it's not going to be something where you can get away with it. Okay? You're not going to be able to get away with it. You're not going to be able to get away with those lies. And maybe I might not see the person get reprimanded or in trouble or whatever. And that's not what I'm looking for anyway. But I know that, okay, God is going to deal with you. God is going to deal with all of us, okay? Did somebody say something in the back? Because God is going to deal with all of us. I'm going to drink to that. So, I'm trying to do right. I ain't trying to sit up here and go to work and curse somebody out or say, stop, you can't do that. You're stupid for doing that. Like, no, I'm going to be respectful. I'm going to be professional. I'm going to be, I guess, the odd person out because, no shade, but, even people are telling me, yeah, we're not really respectful here. Yeah, we're not really a positive bunch. What in the world are you saying? Like, this is surgery. We're the mitochondria. We're the powerhouse of this hospital. We must be positive. We must be a positive group of people. We must be that. It's important. It's important. It's important to be that. I don't know why somebody would say that they don't want to be that. I don't know. I mean, I can't focus on that entirely because at the end of the day, people are going to do what they want to do. But it definitely is sad when you already come with that mindset of, no, we're just not positive. We've been through so many management. We've been through so many managers. We know you guys as travelers, you guys come and go. Yeah, we're going to be negative. We've given up. And, that's why I said I feel like in a part of me, even on the video, I said, me doing that, I feel like, oh my gosh, I'm giving up. I'm a quitter, and a part of me does, I'm not going to lie to you guys, I do think that way. But I know that I have to quit. I have to leave. I have to evolve into the next step of my life, into the next journey, because it ain't gonna be it's gonna be evolving into jail, evolving into like me, all of my degrees, all of my certifications, all the license, all the things that I worked hard for, evolving into the trash. You heard that? You heard it right. It very well could happen. If I know that I'm in a place that I know that, okay, they're not doing right by this or right by that or right by this, and then I stay. It's a gamble. Like, that's the deck of cards where you have control, and so I'm gonna just bye, sayonara. Au revoir, or toodles. What my mom used to say, toodles. There's an oncology nurse who, oh my gosh, she would be the nurse to administer my mom's chemo. Her name is Deborah. And Deborah talked like this, and Deborah is a very southern RN, and she went to school back when she said, baby, I was a nurse. I was a nurse in 86, and you were born in 86. My glory, your son is just a baby. And I'm like, okay, I get so tired of people saying I'm a baby, and I'm not a baby. But even if you go back and you watch the replay, even I said, man, I'm kind of am young, because you think 35 is like 96, sometimes you literally feel like it, or it's just like everybody around you is so young. So you're like, man, I'm really old now, but it's not old. It's not old. And I have to stop saying it because it's not old. But what is old? Is 80 old? I don't think even 80 is old. But anyway, my mom would say toodles to her and the other nurses. and the secretary lady at the front, and she say toodles, toodles, and I get random things on Facebook, and then random emails that people are like, you know what, we probably saw this movie, or we had a patient, or we saw something, or heard something, or we just thought about your mom, and and how she said toodles, and it always comes at the right time, those messages. And you'd be like, wait, are you serious? That was all the way back in 2016. And these people still, reach out to me. And so that's what I'm saying. Like, but you know what, I say that, but people have told me that. They've told me that for years, because I've, like I said, my Filipino friends back in California, friends that I made here. I mean, it's like, Pierre and I, we could not talk or whatever, and then we picked the phone up. It's like we've been talking for years. But I was in Maine having phone calls, having discussions, and we were, calling each other back to back, while I was in Maine, you know what I'm saying? And and he's in Florida, and Shatara, who's like I said, all the way in Washington State, and we would talk all the time, and it's just it's effort. If you put the effort into it, relationships and friendships and certain things in life, it's gonna withstand a lot. That's how I look at it. And nothing's gonna be perfect, but it's gonna be able to sustain, is what I'm saying. It's gonna be able to sustain. I feel like I'm in Louisiana again with again and began. Sustain. Yes, very true, my friend. That's how you Kelly, I know that's right. I know that's right. Come on now. Johanna, I love you. You're the one for me. You making me feel good. You making me feel nice. Johanna. Johanna, welcome in. How are you? I know Johanna's going to be like, I liked and shared you to the community, because that's what she does, because she's amaze balls. She's so amazing, like a giant tree, reaching out towards the sky. You're so amazing. You're my butterfly, and you keep flying high. You so amazing. And you know what? I sing that song for Jonna, but I sing it to all of you amazing butterflies, because y'all all so amazing, okay? Don't let nobody tell you anything else. Don't let nobody discourage you. Even if you let them kind of get in, you get them out. Don't let them stay in. They will not take residence inside of your heart, inside of your mind, inside of your soul, and take and steal your energy and your joy. They will not. We rebuke that. Rebuke it in the name of Jesus. It is not going to take control. We're going to be in control. Music makes me lose control. I'm sorry. I know that was random. But we are going to be in control. We are in control. We are in control. I don't think y'all heard me. Can I see that? Can I see it in the chat? Can I see that we are in control in the chat? Can I see it? Can I just see it one time? Because I want to make sure y'all listening. We are in control. Okay? I know, like, I understand God is fully in control, but I'm saying God gives us that right and that power to be in control of what we need to focus with and to focus on. So we are in control, not the devil, not the manager who want to make your life a living hell, or not, the coworker who you say you think you can confide in, and then he or she telling all your business. They're not in control. Okay? You're in control. You're in control. You're being held accountable over your life. Respect yourself. Love yourself. Care for yourself. Be selfish, to a certain degree, to a certain point. Because you have to be. You have to make sure that you're okay. You have to make sure that you're okay. Okay? Understand what I'm saying? Understand what I'm saying. Yes, we are in control. We are in control. Yes, yes, yes. Never let people steal your energy. Gosh, y'all, people just want to be, they want to do that. They want to do that. Let me put this to the charger. We're gonna give some energy to the phone, okay? That's what we give energy to. We give energy to things that we want to give energy. I want to give energy to you guys because y'all ain't trying to steal it, okay? We want to receive each other's energy because while we are a ball of positive electricity, does that make sense to you guys? So it's okay if we are pulling off some of those juices, those volts from each other. It's okay. Cause you know why? We're going to keep cause I'm gonna get some energy from Unique Speaks. And then she giving it to Kelly. Then Kelly gonna come and give it probably to Pandy. Then Pandy giving it to Dumbo and Nene. That's how it works. That's how it works. And that's why y'all are so amazing. And that's why y'all are gonna keep growing, glowing, and you're gonna keep going. Okay, the triple G's. Glowing, growing, and going. Okay, they real close together, but listen, going, glowing, and growing. Okay, because I'm glowing right now. Even if I turn off the lights, this beautiful ring light my sister got me. Shout out to Keisha Bergen McGregory. Even if I turn it off, I'm still going to glow because you're not glowing. This not exterior is not glowing. My forehead is kind of shiny, I know, but it's not that. It's not that type of glow. It's the glow from within. That glow from within can light up a room when it's pitch dark. Okay, it can light up that room. You glow from within, and then the mindset of keep going. If you keep going, you telling me you ain't gonna grow? You telling me if you keep going with this, you're telling me that you're not gonna grow. I like to see that because you're going to keep growing if you keep going. Do not stop. Don't stop. Can't stop. Won't stop. Do not. I repeat, do not stop. It's okay to take breaks. It's okay to be like, I'm tired, Terrence. You've been walking too long in this park. I got to sit down at that next bench coming up. You sit down at the next two benches coming up, but you get back up. Get back up again. Get back up again. Get back up. And you're going to stay up. And I'm not just saying this. I'm telling you because, guys, I wanted to quit. I had the negativity. And when I say I wanted to quit, I'm not just talking, they saying, well, you did quit. You put your two in. I ain't talking about that. I wanted to quit life at one point in my life. Real talk. This is a scary situation. It's a scary world. And we don't need to let somebody who I don't care. My mom told me this, y'all. I keep telling y'all, if you watch some of those older videos, you're going to hear about it. Because I want you to understand the severity, the realness, the importance of what I'm saying. My own mom, and I am a mama's boy. I say that like, okay, yes, present tense, because I am. My mom is right here in my heart. I don't think you can ever separate that love. You can't. You can't separate that love. I was attached to her, okay? So you can't separate that, and I refuse to believe that. Okay, her spirit is here. Her body went back, it went back to dust. Where it came from. But her spirit is living so strong, and I'm just keeping it real. I feel her because I'm able to gravitate, towards life and towards things. And yes, ultimately God, but He's allowing my mom's spirit to guide me. I feel it. I feel it, and I smell her. I sense her. I have my eyes open. The spiritual signs, all of it is around us. So definitely, why would I want to stop? Why would I want to end my life? It's so, God is showing me so many different things. Okay, even when I go into some of the craziest, most racist places, and then I have somebody, it could be one of the guys or girls in housekeeping, or it could be a cafeteria lady, which I don't do too many cafeterias because Lord knows everybody just can't cook. Okay. Anyway, moving on. But it was one of the cafeteria ladies, and she was telling me, and actually this woman was in Minnesota, and she was telling me how my jolliness, okay, my jovial spirit coming into work, she literally told her husband, I want to come to work. I want to come to work because there's this new guy here, he's here temporarily, but he just makes me smile. He gives me something to look forward to, and I'm just so excited. And she was telling me this, and again, these people get really, really emotional. They do make me emotional, but some people can, smile or cry or laugh and hug you and be ready to stab you. I'm just keeping it real. But you know what? Genuinely, you feel that energy and you're like, wow, this is real. But I literally impacted her life in such a positive way. She's smiling, and we're Facebook friends. She still send me things, and it's like, Lord is my witness, I don't even respond to a lot of it, and I'm just gonna keep it real. Y'all know I keep it 100, because you know what? You're busy. I'm not, like I said, I'll be a terrible Facebook friend. I'm way more consistent, with YouTube, but Facebook apparently is where it's at too. I will cross that bridge when I get to it, But my point is, it's just life is too short, and my mom is pushing me to bigger and better and more and just greatness continuously. It's gonna be overpouring. I know it's gonna be overpour. It's over. Your cup is gonna overflow. It's overflowing, just like my cup is gonna be overflowing. We just got to keep going. We owe it to ourselves, okay? Keep going in life. I don't just mean, guys, I'm not just talking about social media, okay? I'm not just talking about social media. I'm talking about life, period. Keep going. Do not stop. Don't let this devil win. Don't let this devil win. Jeffrey, thank you. I went up and I saw the comment. You like my shiny forehead. Thanks. I appreciate that. Exactly. We do choose our own path. Jeffrey says, wish me luck tomorrow. Terrence, I am running a product demo at a high-end grocery store. Wow. Okay. Well, Jeffrey, I'm gonna pray for you, okay? I mean, seriously, and definitely, good luck to you. I mean, that's amazing. You are doing just the fact that you are giving yourself these opportunities. You're allowing yourself to receive these opportunities. Let me say that is impressive. That's so awesome. Good for you, Jeffrey. Good for you, bro. And I know you're gonna do just fine. At the end of the day, everything is in if Lord sees fit, right? That may sound like really cheesy to some people, but it really is that. It's really that simple. Oh wow. Mm. Like seriously, because I would love some salami and crackers. I love that. Tamika, hello. Kelly, exactly. Kelly, we already did it. You and I, we already did it. We sure did. Yes, sir. We have already overpowered the devil. Okay, he's gone back to his little hole in the ground and deep in the roots. Okay, like the core of hell. Okay, the pits of it. He's gone. He's gone on back. He is not going to. He can't step. He can't hang with us. He cannot. Jeffrey, yeah, that's real nice. That's real nice. Amen to that. That's nice. I love the sound of that. That's awesome. Jeffrey, you don't mind. I mean, I probably asked you this before, but where are you? Where are you located? Pandy, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. I appreciate you so much for saying that, for being here. You are awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Good night to you. Good night, good night, good night. Oh, Southern California. Okay. So you know what I'm talking about when I say Duarte and obviously Los Angeles. Because I talked about working at City of Hope. James Crumpler, what's up? How you doing? Oh my gosh, y'all coming in and I love it. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for the thumbs up. This is awesome. Thank y'all so much. Y'all are great. Y'all really are great. Kelly, are you going live? Oh, wow. That's awesome. That'd be so cool. That would be so cool, for real, for real. So, guys, it's official. Nothing major. But I will call it. I will call it for tonight, or let me just say for this live stream, because you know what? Always have that bell clicked for those future notifications. Okay. But I will call it a little low roll. Slot Lisa doing a little low roll at the casino. I know, Domo and Nene. I'm sorry. I love y'all. I could talk to y'all like, honest to God, 24/7, 365. Cause I love y'all. Like, I really want to meet, and I want to just, y'all gonna have a bat, and y'all, or the tennis racket, whichever y'all prefer. And y'all are gonna probably be trying to knock me out when we do meet up and for a meet and greet, because I'm gonna just talk and talk and talk and talk. Like, y'all even know if I don't have a voice, I'm gonna write it down. Like, and I need to learn how to use sign language. But I love y'all so much. I'm getting ready to leave in about 20 minutes. Oh, okay, Kelly, okay. But y'all are so great. Y'all are so great, and I appreciate y'all so much. And we gonna sing it out, okay? It's a Terrence kind of thing. Doesn't matter what you bring. Come and watch him do his thing. Cause it's a Terrence kind of thing. We're gonna do it again. It's a Terrence kind of thing. Doesn't matter what you bring. Come and watch him do his thing. Cause it's a Terrence kind of what? It's the Terrence kind of, hey. It's a Terrence kind of thing. Doesn't matter what you bring. Come and watch him do his thing. Cause it's a Terrence kind of thing. Yeah. James goes to Terrence, let's go lurk behind the curtain. Slot needs to, okay. Unique Speaks, thanks for always dancing. Chilling with Tracy. Anderson, thank you so much. You have an even better evening, okay? I know some people say, you have a blessed day. I say, you have an even more blessed day, okay? They be like, oh, thank you. I'll be like, oh, you're welcome. So, y'all, I love y'all so much. Seriously, I appreciate y'all. I really do. God bless each and every last one of y'all amazing butterflies. Remember to keep your head up. Stay in that. Stay in it. Stay deep in it, and you keep moving. Don't stop, can't stop, won't stop. Y'all are so amazing. I ain't just saying it, okay? God says it. Y'all are so amazing. Seriously, we got this. You got this. We all got this, okay? I love y'all so much. Please, hit that bell, okay? Because I might be coming back. I might be coming back late night. Who knows? Thank you so much, Dumbo and Dini. I appreciate y'all. Unique Speaks, I love you, my sister. I love you. I love you. I love you. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Unique Speaks. You're keeping me encouraged, okay? You are doing that for me, my sister. Thank you. So, Tamika, I love you. James Crumpler, I love you. I love you. I love you. Come on back. Come on back now. You hear? I know that's right. I love y'all so much. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Bye, Kelly. See you later. Bye for now. Oh.